Good morning, everybody. It's great to have you all here joining with us in Zoom and in Facebook as well. My name is Usha, and I'm the host for today. I'll be joined by Bani on the second half of today's session, and we would like to welcome you all to Bizz Education UK Education Fair for the month June 2020. Our main intention is to provide you up-to-date information regarding any kind of changes in the UK or also in the universities as well. So to begin, we are Biz Education. We have been providing our services since 2008. We have our main office in Nepal and other offices in UK, Australia, Colombia, and Brazil. We are registered migration and visa counselor for us, Australia and the UK. So we process different visas like student visas, dependent visa or visit visa and other facilities as well for UK and Australia. We are a team of British Council certified counselors, and we are also a team of UK graduates, which means we will be able to provide you a real-time experience of being a student in the UK. We have a dedicated office in the UK, so when the students land in UK, we are always there to provide them additional support, any kind of help they need, from accommodation or clearing any kind of confusion you have when you are in a new land, of course. So we have been doing that, and we have also been we also have been net hosting networking events in the past as well. So functions such as Dasai Tihar and all that, we have been organizing such events as well. So uh, that is there. And as this event is particularly focused on UK universities, so we have Biz Education has over 50 partner universities, and we provide different with different courses, different scholarships, or different fee structures. So you have a lot to choose from. While talking about scholarship, in upcoming All the Fair, I will be especially mentioning about Biz UK Education Scholarship. So Biz Education have dedicated £20,000 for this deserving students. We are planning to provide up to £2,000 scholarship for the students who have, like, they have to fulfill certain criteria academically, and we also go through different interviews. That information I'll give in later as well, but this is a great opportunity for the students as well, because the scholarship you get from the universities, and then we'll give this scholarship will be an additional scholarship. So if you get a scholarship of 3,000 from the university and you get a scholarship from us, maybe 2,000, then that'll be like 5,000 for you. So it might be a great way for you to support you. So that's an initiation that we have started, and the application will begin from June 5th, and we will be providing you details regarding that. So I will not be extending further. So today's program is dedicated to University of Central Lancashire. So we will have representative from University of Central Lancashire, Bhushanji, Assistant Manager of South Asia, joining us. And I think he has already joined us. So welcome, Bhushanji, for joining us. Um, I'll just give a quick intro of UCLAN. So UCLAN is in Preston, in the northern side of England, and it is in an excellent place to link with different major cities, major locations like London, Manchester, Liverpool. Talking about UCLAN, it has been awarded 5 stars for facilities and for teaching quality by QS Star rating system, and also TEF Silver. Now, TEF means Teaching Excellence Framework, where the university are accessed based on their education system, and university was able to secure silver. So that's regarding UCLAN, and the IELTS here is optional, meaning that depending on your different criteria, which will be discussed as well, depending on that, English can be waived for you. There are a wide range of courses available for bachelor's and master's, and I must say that there is outstanding student support in UCLan from the time you land in Preston till the time you're a student. You get lots of support like like counseling or career counseling, and even help in understanding the course and all, like assignment counseling and all that is present in University of Central Lancashire. And the tuition fee is affordable from 6,500 to 13,000. It's quite affordable, and the location of University of Central Lancashire is near to city centre, which is quite a happy place for Preston. So we have sent more than 100 Nepalese students, international students in UCLan, Bizz education. And I am also a student from UCLan, currently studying MBA. So I'm very excited for today's program. Because we will have, Bhushanji is already here, and we might be joined by Govindji as well. So I'll just give a quick glimpse of Bhushanji and Govindji, and Alison here as well. Sorry, Bhushanji, did you say something? I missed it.
Yes, you already gave most of the presentation. So thank you, Usha. Thank you everyone for having us today. Please continue.
Okay, so I was just showing some glimpse of the students and you coming to Nepal, and everyone from UCLan, and I mean the representative coming to Nepal, and counseling these students here. These students are already here in Preston, doing excellent academically right now. And also add some additional glimpses just to, because we missed the fair this time, and we could not organize this fair this time, and we didn't want the student to miss this opportunity of being counseled by you. So just a glimpse of that, and just to remind students that picture yourself sitting right across Govindji and Bhushanji, and just ask any questions that you have. I have also put a picture, if it is clear. This is what Bizz organizes for UCLan students. We organize a welcome session, and we had hosted this in the university itself. These are all new students where we network the old students with new students, and it's kind of mingling kind of session that we organize as well. So even in future we might be organizing such events just to mingle with all the new students and all that. Having said that, I will pass on the spot the mic to you, but I will give a short itinerary of today as well. So for all the students joining in and watching us live, this will be around maybe 1 hour or so kind of session. We'll have a short presentation by Bhushan here, and then followed by a question answer session. I've always been saying in every fair, please do write in your questions, be as detailed as possible. Maybe write about what course you're currently studying, what course you want to study, about your marks. Just be detailed as possible so that we can give you constructive feedbacks from the university. Having said that, I don't want to extend more, and I would like to pass the virtual mic to Bhushanji here.
Thank you, Usha. Thank you for the warm welcome. I think you gave a very nice introduction of, Govind, myself, and the entire team. So without further ado, I think, I'll begin so that, we have more time for the Q&A section. So please let your doubts come in. Please type them. I think we will take the questions through the Q&A, right? Okay.
Yeah, right.
All right. So I'll quickly share my screen and then I'll begin. Please let me know once you're able to see my screen.
It's on now.
Okay, perfect. So again, thank you guys for having us today here, and thank you the attendees, the students or the parents that you are attending this event from the comfort of your home, of course. But then it's a difficult time, we understand, but we are here to answer all your queries. So whatever be it, please feel free to ask at the end of the session. So my name is Bhushan. I'm from the University of Central Lancashire. I'm from the South Asia office. We're headed by Mr. Govind Singh Bisht. So University of Central Lancashire, as you know, Usha said that she's also a student at the university. I was also a student at the university. So any doubts at all, regarding student life or anything, please do feel free to ask. So let me start with University of Central Lancashire. So we are located somewhere in the northwest of the UK, in Lancashire. So Preston happens to be a relatively mid-sized city in the heart of Lancashire. Just a little history about the university. We were established back in 1828 as an institution for diffusion of useful knowledge with the motto from the earth to the sun. So you can see that we have a very good, very rich, in fact, 191-year-old history of teaching the students. The university is a public funded university. It's a proper government university. So why do students from Nepal choose to study with us? We are one of the top 4% of all the universities in the world. Very close industry links. This is particularly useful for the students if they are coming on our, professional placement based courses. Not only that, the campus, as I said, which is located in the city of Preston, is located right next to the city center of Preston. So what happens in bigger cities or major cities is the campus is either in the city center or a little away from the city center. So because of this, you can't live in the city center. You have to live a little outside. Or your part-time jobs happen to be in the city center, or they happen to be on the outskirts. So because of this, at the end of the day, you spend a lot of time in traveling, as well as money in traveling. This is something which is avoided in Preston. So anywhere you start walking, you will reach in like 5 to a maximum of 15 to 20 minutes of walking distance. The campus facilities currently at the university are already fabulous. Usha will be able to tell you about those. But then we are going to upgrade the facilities in the next few years. Up to £200 million are being invested in the university to enhance the student experience in the coming years. You can see it on the lower left side that, we have the extreme left building already up and running for the engineering department, as well as this building is just coming up now. We are one of the safest cities to live in the UK. So this is particularly good for you because, if you're going away from your home as a student, every fourth or fifth person that you come across in the city center is actually a student studying at the university. So very student-oriented environment for you to, do your studies and develop at the same time. Low living costs, as I said, since we are already located right next to the city center, and you happen to live a little, near the university always, the living costs are very, very low. It's up to £500 per month. There are students who also do between £400 and £500. But if you compare this with bigger cities, it's almost half or less than that. So coming to the nationalities, we have over 120 different nationalities at the university at a given point. Very strong 2,500 international student community. This number is definitely more than that because we are having more students since the previous intake. 24/7 library facility. This is good for you if you are doing late night studies, and that is how the course structure is in the UK. But then what if you are studying late night? You don't have to worry about getting back home, because UCLan has something very unique, which is called as a safety bus. If you're studying between 10 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. in the morning, there's a bus which leaves every hour and it drops you at your doorstep, no matter where you live in Preston, if you live in university accommodation or the private accommodation. 24/7 campus security. It's an added advantage for students who are staying on campus, because every halls of residence, every flat, in fact, has a phone which is directly connected to the center security as well as the accommodation team. So you have that peace of mind. Guaranteed accommodation. If you're coming to study with us, if you apply for accommodation, university accommodation with us, we definitely guarantee that place for you. Learn a foreign language. So you can learn any foreign language, which includes Spanish, Italian, French, Mandarin, German, or a higher level English certification, free of cost, no matter which course you're studying at the university, be it a UG course or a PG course, you are entitled to take up this language course. You're told about this during the welcome week, and you can take this course up. Personally, I always tell students that you should take this course, because it's not only, that it'll come of use somewhere or the other, be it, personally, professionally, whatever it is, it's going to be of use someday or the other. So what do we pride ourselves on? We are providing courses that actually meet the industry needs. This is because the course structure is always tweaked every single intake to make sure that, we are accommodating the updates of the industry. So whatever the needs of the industry are, that is the thing which is imparted to you in the courses. How do the tutors, approach this? The students actually learn by doing in something we call as a real world experience. So you should experience what you learn theoretically in a practical way. Because of this, you are ready for the industry. And once you go into the industry, you're not, back to basics, learning something which is very, very basic required for the job. You're rather learning something advanced in that job. How do we ensure this? Relevant course content, useful assignments which actually feed into your CV, which add value to your CV, short-term paid internships over the summers or the winter vacations. We have 1 year of paid placements, which I'll cover in the next slides. Industry accreditation for all of our courses. So we just got the GMC accreditation. We are one of those few universities who have the GMC accreditation for our MBBS course. Engineering Council, Chartered Institute of IT, IBMS, HCPC, Institute of Physics, Astronomical Society, Royal Society of Chemistry, Institute of Mathematics. These are just a few. So if you go to a particular course on the university website, please scroll down, look on the right side, you will see the accreditation mentioned. A little about where we are located in UK. This is London right here. 2.5 hours towards the northwest by train from London. Manchester is around 45 minutes and Liverpool is around 1 hour by bus. So very well connected with the rest of the UK through roads and railways. We happen to be one of the important junctions if you have to go up north from any of the cities like Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham, or London. The nearest airport to us is Manchester, and we have a regular train service for Manchester Airport as well as Manchester City, and you reach in like 30 minutes or so. So this is the aerial view of where the university is located in the city. Our city center starts from here. This is the university start point. That is one of the end of the universities at the end on the other side. So from this start point, it'll only take you around 3 or 4 minutes. And to the extremity, it's going to take you around 10 to 15 minutes of walking distance. You can see that the accommodation is actually spread out. So because of this, you happen to live very near to the university at a very low cost. This is again the map of the university. We have divided into zones. The nearest zone is like 4 or 5 minutes of walking distance from the train station and 3 or 4 minutes from the city center. From the bus station, it's going to just take you around 10 minutes, and to the extremity, just 15 to 20 minutes. So what departments do we have at the university? We have the School of Art, Design and Fashion, Center for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, Community Health and Midwifery, Engineering, Forensics and Applied Sciences. We have Humanities, Language, as well as Global Studies, Journalism, Media and Performance, Law and Social Sciences, Business and Enterprise, Medicine and Dentistry. We also have the School of Nursing, very popular with South Asian students. Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences. This school is has just introduced a 2-year course at master's level, which I'll tell you in the next slides. Physical Sciences and Computing. We have the School of Psychology, Sports and Health Sciences, Social Work, Care and Community as well. So we do have postgraduate courses which span either 12 months or 24 months. So very popular 12-month courses include MSc Additive Manufacturing, Applied Data Sciences, Construction Project Management, Fire Safety Engineering, DNA Profiling, Forensic Sciences, Cancer Biology, Sports Medicine. There's Nursing with Registered Nurse, International Business Management, as well as Sports and Exercise Sciences. For 2-year courses, so majority of the students actually come for a 2-year course because they have a industrial placement, the work placement within their course. So these courses include the MBA program, very popular one. We have MA in Intercultural Business Communication. This program is for students who actually want to do something like an MBA. It has to be a business degree, but they want to diversify. They want to do some sort of a specialization, and they want that freedom to choose what they want to do with their studies. They can go for MA in Intercultural Business Communication. Please do have a look at that. MSc Intelligent Maintenance Engineering within the School of Engineering. We have Maintenance Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Mechatronics and Intelligent Machines, Oil and Gas Engineering, Renewable Energy Engineering. We also have MSc Computing and MSc IT Security, which are also 2-year courses. There's also User Experience Design. We have Criminology, International Hospitality, as well as Tourism Management. Now I did miss a few courses because, MA in design is a very good course because I don't think a lot of universities have a design course with a 1 year of placement. So if you're a graduate of fashion design, interior design, be it product design, anything at all, you can take up MA in design, study general design modules in the first semester. You can study specializations in the second semester and do a placement in the industry for up to 1 year in your specialization and finish your degree with 1 year of experience. LLM International Business Law, this is for, of course, law students, but then any other student with genuine interest and some experience in law can apply for this course. There is MSc Nanosciences and Nanotechnology. So this particular course, I think, is a very niche course because very few universities offer nanosciences and nanotechnology, let alone it being a 2-year course. So because of this, I think you have very less competition in the market, wherein it's a developing market, it's a future market, and you have a lot of opportunities. There is MSc Drug Discovery and Development. So up until now, I think, biosciences people, be it B Pharmacy, M Pharmacy, PharmD, biotechnology, or any other biosciences related field who have studied a little bit of pharmacology in their undergraduate degree, they were missed because they do not have a 2-year course. But then now you have a 2-year course wherein you can study drug design and development. At the same time, you can do 1 year of placement within the pharmaceutical industry in the UK. This is really good for you to establish yourself in the industry even before you finish your degree. So I'll just take like 5 minutes to explain you how the professional placement courses work. So the professional placement courses, they span 24 months. The first 9 months are of 2 semesters, followed by 12 months of your professional placement, followed by 3 months where you come back to the university, you submit your thesis, you also submit a report on your placement. So how do the placements work? Very clearly, I would like to mention that the placement is something that the university is not able to guarantee. None of the major universities will be able to guarantee you the placement. But what we do with the placement is we have excellent placement officers on a campus to guide you regarding how you should apply for your placements, how you should improve your CV, your mock interviews, and how you should strategize for the right kind of application. They will at least put you in the right direction. So because of this, what happens is you do the applications to the right companies. Other advantage of this is you do not have to invest anything during the professional placement. What I mean by that is the courses which you see over here, for example, let's just take an example of drug discovery and development. The course fee is £14,200. When I say £14,200, it's for the first 9 months and the last 3 months. The professional placement is completely free for the students, and we do provide up to £4,000 of scholarship for the students on the basis of their bachelor's degree. So you can see that the tuition fees comes around £10,200 for 2 years duration. And I think with the coming of PSW, it's going to be a 4-year duration at the cost of one for you. Another thing with the professional placement is, since you are in Preston, you don't have to be limited to Preston to do your professional placement. Say you are graduating, you're doing MA design and you happen to choose fashion design. We know that, many of the fashion design students actually go to London. If you get a placement in London, you're very well able to go to London. You just have to take it to the course leader. You have to get it verified and you are free to go to London for that 1 year. You just have to come back in the last 3 months, finish your degree, and then you're free again. But majority of students actually are retained by the companies because, it's a 1-year period for you to establish yourself, to prove yourself, doing a particular job. Once you're experienced, I think there are a lot of opportunities out there. Popular UG courses, I think this list doesn't do justice to the actual courses we have running at the university. But just to give you an idea, very popular ones, business and management, there's accounting and finance, aerospace engineering, we have astrophysics, we have computing. Not only that, we have animation, games design, biomedical sciences, archaeology, pottery, fashion design, as I said, we have journalism, we have TV production, film production. Likewise, we have other courses wherein we have nursing with registered nurse. We also have in sports and health sciences, physiotherapy, as well as sports, exercise, nutrition, strength and conditioning, and other programs. So the usual undergraduate programs span 3 or 4 years. If there are 3 years, then all 3 years are taught. And the per year tuition fee is around 12 to 13,000 pounds. You do get excellent scholarships on those as well. So we give up to 4,000 pounds of scholarship for students on the basis of their 12th standard from Nepal. And if you get, for example, let's just take an example of 4,000 pounds of scholarship. If you get, you're going to get that scholarship for all 3 years. So what I mean by that is 3, 3, and 3. So that's a 12,000 pounds of total scholarship for your entire course. If your tuition fees in the business school is around 12,000 pounds, you can see that the last year is taken care of. The other thing with the UG courses is they also span a 4-year duration, wherein the 3rd year is your placement year. Now, placement at UG are going to cost you around 2,000 pounds, but the tuition fees are almost the same. Another advantage of having a professional placement within your, your UG years is really good for you because, but not always that the professional placement during UG are paid, but then most of the UG placements are also paid, and you're able to recover that 1 year of additional tuition fees as well. So you only have to trouble your parents for the first year of tuition fee. You must have seen that there is a B Physics, M Physics, Astrophysics. So within B Physics and M Physics, Astrophysics, M Physics is nothing but an integrated degree, when we also have M Engineering, M Computers, we also have M Pharmacy. So these courses span a duration of 4 or 5 years, depending on the UG course that you take, plus a 1 year of PG. Within the School of Medicine, we have a 5-year GMC accredited MBBS program. Very excellent program, wherein, I think it's very, very unique because you go to the hospital, you see that, what you learn theoretically, you actually see in the NHS hospital right from the first year itself. The tuition fees is 40,500 pounds. If you do have any queries about MBBS, we are happy to answer those in the Q&A section. So as I showed you that we are investing around 200 million pounds within the university. We already started that investment. So 35 million pound engineering innovation center, this one on the top right side. It was inaugurated last September. It's a brand new facility for the engineering school. We were partially funded by the government for 10 million pounds. We're going to be the hub of engineering in the next few years. And that is why I said, it's a very good time for engineering students to go to the university because we're expecting a lot of industry-based student collaborations to come in. Free membership for our state-of-the-art Sir Tom Finney Sports Center. So this is located right on campus. Let me just show you really quick. It's located right here, this one on the bottom. First floor, we have a fully equipped gym. We have 2 wooden basketball courts underground. We also have aerobics, Zumba, boot camps, whatever it is, all the classes are completely free for you. Be it your 3 or 4 years UG, 4 or 5 years of UG plus PG integrated, or be it your 2 years of PG degree. Your duration of stay at the university, all your facilities are completely free. It also includes 64-acre Euclid Sports Arena. It's a little away from the campus, around 20 minutes, but we do have a regular bus facility for that as well from the Students' Union. So if you happen to play professionally, you can also look forward to representing the university at the university level. So how is the university actually helping today's raw talent become tomorrow's skilled workforce? We are improving employability, as I said, by having courses which actually meet the industry needs. Leadership development program, future leaders program. This is especially by the School of Computing. We have research internships of up to 2,000 pounds, summer placements, volunteering activities, mentoring activities, year-long placements, as was discussed previously, motorsport club, innovation club. These are just 2 of the clubs and societies we have at the Students' Union. International travel bursary for students who actually have to finish a little part of the program abroad, and many more things. So, you can ask any of the current students, they will be able to tell you what kind of opportunities there are at the university. It's never quiet. It's something or the other is always happening. So we have over 500 UG programs and 180 postgraduate programs running at the university at this point. Excellent scholarships, as I said, UG up to 12,000 pounds and PG up to 4,000 pounds. It is entirely based on your previous academic record, and you do not have to apply for it separately. Scholarships are generated automatically once we receive your application. There's outstanding student support, be it your course leaders, module tutors. There's a library, we have the we also have the Students' Union, we have counselors, international admissions office. Anything you need during your stay at the university is completely approachable for you. Placement assistance, as I said, is given for the professional placement courses. But I would like to, tell you that if you do not have a professional placement, you take a 3 year
Hello.
then you are also free to, visit the placement officers just to get any assistance regarding your future jobs. We have smaller study groups, which ensures that you get more focused attention. So there's a UCLAN South Asia team. We are headed by Mr. Govind Singh Bisht. We also have Deepa Nair, Meenu Adwa, Neha, Shivang, Nikhil, and myself. These are email addresses. You are very well welcome to email us. At the same time, you can submit your queries to Bizz Education. They are based in Preston, so I think they have an immediate knowledge of what is happening at the university and in Preston. But then we will be able to help you as well. So this is our UCLAN South Asia email address. It would be better if you send it to UCLAN South Asia because we all monitor it and your email will not be missed. You will get a prompt response. So thank you for your time. I'll hand it over to Usha.
Thank you so much, Bhushanji, for that.
Immediate knowledge of what is happening at the university and in Preston, but then we will be able to help you as well.
Technical
UCLAN South Asia email address.
Virtual
it's better if you send it to UCLAN South Asia because
I see
we all monitor it. And
Neha has also joined us, so welcome to you guys as well. So there are lots of questions, so I'm just preparing you over.
Okay, that's good. More questions are good.
Preparing you for that.
Govind is there as well.
I'm here to help you, Bhushan.
Thank you so much, Govind. So now students, we will go through all your questions, your queries you have. For the students who are raising their hands, you can please write in your questions. We're going them one by one. We'll try to cover as much as possible. So by saying that, I will go to the questions now. And so I'm going to take the questions from Adesh. So Adesh wants to know about scholarship for masters in IT, and do we enroll in 1-year program or 2-year program?
So Adesh, I think it's totally up to you if you want to enroll in a 1-year program or a 2-year program. The 2-year program doesn't come at any additional cost. It's just the same tuition fees as your a 1-year program. You have the freedom to anytime switch from the 1-year program to a 2-year program to a 1-year program. But a placement program will be good for you because it gives you an opportunity to work in the UK for up to 1 year, which can be a proper paying job for you. Not only that, the scholarships are up to £4,000. It depends on the bachelor's degree that you have done. And according to the percentage, you don't have to do a separate application for it.
Okay. Thank you, Bhushanji, for that. I'm sorry, so many questions. Okay, so I'll just say the next question by Sophia. Sophia mentioned that, I think he was here in our previous session as well. So I'll just read it out. I hope you're fine and safe. My application ID is 15779. Can you please let me know my status of application? I was told to wait for 1 week, but still I didn't get an update on my application.
Okay, so Sophia, thank you. I hope you're safe and fine as well. We have received your application. Just let us have a look at it. If in case it was sent to the university or the tutor, it'll take a little extra time for us to process your application. So please allow me some time to get back to you on that. I'll definitely update the Bizz team regarding that.
Just to add, Bhushan, I think students' application need to be sent to the tutor, as you said, because the course of accounting masters, we cannot take decision on that. It has to go to the tutor and they take a decision. So it may take a few more days, and we should be able to come back to you by before the end of this week, hopefully.
Yeah. By end of the week, I think we'll be able to update you as well as Bizz.
So after we get that information, definitely, Sophia, we'll get back to you regarding that. And thank you for joining us today. The next question is by Suman. He scored 2.70 and B grade in English subject. Can I apply for UCLAN without IELTS?
Is it for UG or PG?
UG or PG, yeah.
I'm so sorry, the question.
It's for UG, Usha.
I think it looks like a UG one.
Thank you, Bani.
Okay, I think we should be able to. Yeah.
Yeah. As far as students have scored 65% in English in class 12th, and if they are looking for an undergraduate course, we will consider them without IELTS. So if it is 65% plus, I think yes, we will be able to consider that.
Thank you for that. Vikalpa Shupa has a bit of query here. Would it be okay if I read it out to you, or can I just sum it all up for you guys? Okay, I'll just read it out to you.
Anything at all.
Okay, so hello sir, I have got my conditional offer letter from UCLan University, and there was 2 conditions. One was SOP, where and the other was reference letter. I already submitted my sent my SOP and reference letter to Bizz Education on Friday, and they told me that they sent it to university. So the thing is, when will I get unconditional offer letter, or is there any other documents I have to send to get unconditional offer letter?
As far as you have submitted your documents, we'll just check it out on our portal or the system. And if you have received it, it's fine. If not, we'll get in touch with the Bizz team. I'm sure they will upload it in next 15 minutes or so. And we can also assure you that when they are uploaded on the system, within an hour, you will receive your offer letter without any academic condition. Okay. Can you share, Usha, can you share his name or his student ID so that we can work on the offer?
Sure, yeah. I already checked that one and it's already in a system. Okay. I'm going to send you his link. I think you are able to issue the offer letter.
We'll do it, Haribai. We'll do it just here only.
Just to send it to you. I think Vikalpa, just wait for another 15 minutes. Your offer will be with you.
So yeah, Vikalpa, so that will be done for you. The next question is by Yashmin. Does placement year affect tuition fee?
No, it does not affect. So we do not have any tuition fees for the placement. The placement is £0. You just have to pay your tuition fees for the taught years, that is 9 months and 3 months.
Okay. The next question is regarding September intake by Kamal Roka. Are we going to have September intake? Short and to the point.
I think Govind will be able to answer that.
No, we are very hopeful that we are going to run the intake, and so far the update from the management is that we are going to run it in September. Unlike few other universities, those who have announced that they will run completely online, but ours would be it could be a blended intake wherein you may have to go on for online classes initially in the UK, followed by face-to-face classes. So it all depends on the situation, how the situation is in your country and in the UK. So, but we believe that we are going to run the intake. And looking at the situation, considering the situation now, I think it's getting better. It's improving in the UK. In fact, some of the visa application centers in UK and in China, they have opened it. So we believe that in coming weeks, or in next few weeks, or maybe 1 or 2 months, the visa application center will be open in India and as well as in Nepal. So we are very hopeful that we are going to run September intake full throttle.
Govind, can I send you the G number for Vikalpa right here, or can I do this?
Just let us know now. Only we'll do it.
So it is G208 74556.
We'll do it. We'll do it. You can continue with the questions. Yeah.
So now I'm taking few questions from Facebook as well. From Facebook, we have a question regarding Bachelor of. She wants to know about Bachelor of Pharmacy, the course Bachelor of Pharmacy, something related to that.
Okay.
Bhushan would be very happy to answer this, Usha, because Bhushan himself has studied the same schools for pharmacy and biomedical science. He was our student a few years back, so I'm sure he'll be very happy to take on questions on pharmacy and biomedical science.
So yes, we have courses in pharmacy and biomedical sciences as well. There is a B Pharmacy, as well as we have a M Pharm course as well, which is a 4-year course. So it's an integrated program. You just need your 12th standard, you need to have at least physics, chemistry, and biology to be eligible for this program. And you need a minimum of at least 60% to qualify for the entry. And these programs are very good because, pharmacy, I think the laboratory, in fact, the laboratory is something which I really like, because we do not have any apparatus which is more than 2 or 3 years old. At the same time, especially in the pharmacy laboratories, we have the mock-up pharmacy as well. So it's not only the, the bookish knowledge that you get, you can actually practice the entire pharmacy dispensing on all those things. So very good course. Please do check it out on the university's website.
And okay, so yeah, we will share that information with her as well. Prashant here states that UCLan have so many Nepalese students. What facility does UCLan provide to students? What opportunity does UCLan provide to international students, and how much scholarship does the university provide for the course of BA in Finance and Accounting?
BA in Finance and Accounting. Okay. So we have excellent program within the School of Pharmacy, within the School of Lancashire School of Business and Enterprise. There's a BA, Bachelor's in Accounting and Finance, which is a 3 or 4 year course, depending on the professional placement that you take. Yes, we do have excellent scholarships available up to £4,000. It totally depends on the bachelor's 12th standard percentage that you have. So accordingly, we'll generate the scholarship and it will be applied to you per year, be it 1,000, 3,000 or £4,000, depending on what percentage you have. At the same time, yes, we do have a lot of Nepalese students within the university. And, I think Usha will be able to tell you that there is a very strong Nepalese community. And we also have various, clubs or societies within the university. So I think we do have a Nepalese community as well in there.
Yes, we do. We have, I'm sorry correct me if I'm wrong, sir. UCLan Nepalese Society, it's very active right now. Also during this COVID also, they're going through, the programs keep on running regarding it. So we do have a big community in UCLan for Nepalese.
And I think, for Nepalese students, it's an added advantage that Bizz is actually based in Preston.
Yes.
I was about to put that in my presentation that we are only 10 to 15 minutes away from our office is 10 minutes from UCLan. So I forgot.
That's the second office. We have a 2 office in Preston.
Oh, yes.
One office is inside UCLan as well. We have a 1 office in the media factory and another office in Road. Okay. So we are just in a premises of the UCLan, and we have 3 society actively working in the UCLan. One is UCLan Nepali Society, led by Bigyan Humagai. He will be joining with us very soon. And another one is Nepali Samaj in Preston. We have altogether 80 to 90 Nepalese connected with us on that one. And we have another group as well. So we all working together. So we have our own group of students. There are one group of students, Nepali Samaj. There are lots of Nepalese over there. And we have a separate group of UCLan Nepalese Society. So we working really hard to bring, quality student and making the good community over here in Preston. Okay. So if you think, you need to discuss with some student before to come to UK, we're happy to introduce you with you guys, like our all who are doing their course in UCLan. So please feel free, like say Usha is a graduate doing her course in UCLan. We have other staff as well. So who are currently doing course in UCLan. So this is the right platform and right university for you if you want to come near to all your friends and family.
Yeah. Thank you, Aisa, for clarifying that. I'll just move on with the other question. We will have further discussion regarding this in our second session, but right now, let's just utilize the time that we have with Govindji and Bhushanji, everyone here. So the next question is, how about the Master in Hospitality? Can I apply for it now? Due to COVID, my transcript is not available. For that, can I know about the offer letter or any updates? How can the student apply without his transcripts?
Yes, of course. So, this is a really good time for you to apply and finish your, admission formalities, because you have a lot of time. And once things go back to normal, you don't have to rush around for, getting these things done. If you have any set of documents, say your LORs or your final transcript or your degree certificate missing from your application file, please do send whatever documents you have, and we can generate the offer letter, regarding with those documents. You will, of course, receive an offer letter which will have the condition of the pending documents. But it's very easy, as Govind said to a previous student that your documents have been received. Just give me 15 minutes. So it's going to just take us around 15 minutes or so to release your offer after that.
Yes, yes, that is a fact because there's a continuous flow of communication with Ukraine, so it's always easy for communication. Having said that, Sangeeta wants to know about Bachelor of Nursing, scholarship for Bachelor of Nursing.
So Bachelor of Nursing courses also have up to £4,000 of scholarship. It entirely depends on the percentage that you have in your 12th standard.
Okay.
Once you qualify, so any student that qualifies receives a minimum of £1,000, and it's according to your 12th standard marks. If you have like 65% and above in 12th, then you get up to £3,000. If you have 75% and above, you get a £4,000 per year.
Right. Susmita Gurung wants to ask about placement. If we don't get a placement, then what's the other option? I don't know if this is the same question. This is the same question. So first question is, if she does not secure a placement, then what are the other options?
So which course you are applying for, that is also very important. First of all, if you are applying for MBA, then if you do not, get the placement even after applying to, say 30 or 40 places, then we have, work-based projects within the university. So the professors can arrange something like that, and you will be in the university. A work-based project might not earn you as much or even that much as a proper paying job that you can go for during the placement. Of course, a placement is a very good experience altogether, but you will be within the campus for that 1 year, and your visa is guaranteed for 24 months. If you are on some other course, be it engineering or any other course, then you have to finish your degree early. But we strongly advise that you actually go for a placement and you start your application way before those 12 months. Because what happens is you have the first initial 9 months. So I usually tell the students to split it into 1+7, 1+8. So the first month you take to acclimatize yourself to the environment and how you are, how the surroundings are, what the job market is like, get to know more people, increase your contacts. At the same time, in the next 8 months, apply. We have the placement officers there within every department. They're there 5 days a week. You have to go and approach them. They will help you out. They will understand your situation, what you want to do, and where you want to apply. They will keep sending you updates via email if you register with them. So that kind of help is always available at the university. And I think UK is such a place that you have to take the initiative. The initiative actually has to come from you. At the end of the day, if you don't show any interest, no one is going to. So if you show the interest, they will probably go the extra mile to help you out.
Exactly. And I can add to that as well, because I am currently an MBA student with doing placement. And talking about that, the course is structured in such a way that they prepare you not only for the interview, but how to apply, where to apply, what are the additional things that you can mention in your CV to get that placement. And let me just clear you that in 1, 2, or 3, even 4 or 5 go, you will not be getting, okay, you can go for the placement, because like the course leader always kept on telling us that there are hundreds of CVs that come to that office. So you just have to stand out. You just have to keep trying. And in the end, you do get. But even if you don't get that placement, I have my friends who's doing the other work-based. And it's kind of similar for them as well. It's like just not getting paid, but the experience that they get is similar. And even the assignments, they're also the similar. So like you mentioned, placement is better, but it's not that different as well. Yeah. Okay, so having said that, the next question is, okay, so the next question is regarding, do UCLan allow to pursue Masters in Mechanical Engineering for international students?
Yes, we do have mechanical engineering. In fact, within the School of Engineering, we have a lot of options for mechanical engineering students, which includes specializations like, oil and gas engineering, renewable energy engineering, mechatronics and intelligent machines. We also have maintenance as well as intelligent maintenance. And these all are 2-year courses as well at Masters.
And Abhishek Khatka has sent all his documents except his bachelor's transcript. Is that okay to apply in UCLan?
Yes, as I said, earlier, that any document missing, it's okay. Please apply. You will receive an offer letter with that pending document as a condition.
Right. Deepak Singh wants to get some advice regarding pursuing postgraduate degree in chemical engineering and also about dependent visa.
Okay, so I think for chemical engineering students, we do have one or two options wherein we have, I think Govind, it's energy engineering. It's a 1-year course.
Energy and oil and gas.
Yes, energy, oil and gas engineering. Oil and gas happens to be a 2-year course. So if your priority is a 2-year course, as well as if you have genuine interest in oil and gas engineering, you should definitely go for that. But you will find energy engineering equally exciting and interesting as well.
Right. Rezina Adhikari is a student of management and she wants to know if there's any course for Master in project management.
Yes, we do have, but project management is a totally different course. It's within the School of Engineering. For you, if you are a management student, it's MBA, International Business and Management, and we have MA in Intercultural Business Communication. So please have a look at that.
The course for business communication also have placement, right?
Yes, that is as well a placement.
That is also quite similar. Okay. Fatima mentions that she did her PCL nursing and have 2 to 3 years of working experience. She wants to know about bachelor degree in nursing and also about scholarship, again about nursing.
Okay.
I'll take it on, Bhushan. Well, yes, Usha, she can definitely apply. And as Bhushan explained before, that the scholarship is based on the merit or the grades that the student has scored in the previous qualification. So based on the student's PCL nursing, we will accept her onto the course. And then we'll also see how much scholarship could be awarded. So as far as they have around 70% or so, 70 to 75%, they will qualify for 3,000 to 4,000 pounds scholarship onto the course. We can also consider her class 10th English score because I believe the PCL nursing must have been done after class 10th, not after 12th.
Right.
So we can consider her English score of class 10, and based on that, student can definitely apply. And then because of her 2 to 3 years of experience, she definitely has got strong chances of being accepted onto the course.
Okay, thank you so much for that.
And there is one good thing about PCL nursing student as well, as Govind Bhai explained about the scholarship and other things. The entry requirement and the difference between pre-registration and post-registration BSc nursing course, and you can have both courses. For a pre-registration course, you need IELTS 7 not less than 6.5 in writing. Yeah, but if you are coming for post-registration, yes, we are happy to put you on a board. We already have more than 15 application already. We already processed that one and they already secure their place. But for a Nepalese student, if you're willing to join nursing program, apply ASAP. The seats are limited, as we know, like nursing is a hot course here in UK, and BSc nursing top of final year. Okay. Okay, so this is the final year top-up program with us, with UCLan. Okay, and if your PCL nursing is allow you to go for that course, and I said again and again, it's the limited seat. Please apply ASAP. And your document, if you have a 75% above, you are qualified for UCLan 4,000 scholarship, as long as Bizz 2,000 scholarship as well. So make sure you apply those. UCLan is guaranteed. They will give you 4,000. Bizz scholarship you need to apply, and our panel, scholarship panel, conduct the interview. If you pass, then there is another 2,000 scholarship as well. The student who got 85% above, 2,000, 75%, 1,000. So make sure apply ASAP. Okay, because nursing nursing application will getting like really good number of application for nursing, and the course gonna be full, the seat gonna be full very quick. Okay, so like MBA, UCLan, I think we didn't have a space for MBA anymore now because MBA almost full. Okay, similar like IT. So now third is nursing and mechanical engineering. So guys, if you're thinking to apply that one, please apply now. And you are not only the person who is applying for UCLan. See, there is a big market, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, China. They also applying similar course with you. So you need to make sure, be in a mind, okay, you are not only one to apply for the particular university. So make sure apply ASAP.
Thank you, Hari sir. Sagar Satputta has got an offer letter for Master in IT Security, and he got a score of 76 marks in 2014. Can I go with process or not?
Absolutely, yes. Usha, as we said before, if the 76 score is in English subject in class 12th, definitely yes, we can consider that. And Sagar can apply without IELTS. There's no issue. No need to give IELTS if he has 76, as he has mentioned, in year 12.
Year 12, right. For similar, sorry.
I think I'll take just 2 minutes to explain the IELTS and the waiver criteria. So it'll answer probably all the questions. So for undergraduate, we take 65 and above in your 12th English. And if you are a diploma student, we will take 65 and above in your 10th English for the IELTS waiver. If you're applying for a PG course, it's 70 and above in 12th English. And if you have done a diploma and a lateral entry, which is usually the case with engineering students, we will consider your 10th standard, 70 and above. Yes, of course. Yes, Govind.
Just to add, Bhushan, that I just while you were answering to Sagar, I looked into his profile, and we have already issued an offer without IELTS. Without IELTS.
Yes.
I think
I remember the name actually. I was like, oh yeah, I heard the name before. Yeah. So coming to the IELTS criteria. So if you do not qualify the IELTS waiver criteria, it is IELTS 6, no component below 5.5 for UG courses. It is IELTS 6.5, no component below 6 for PG courses. For UG courses, we are also accepting Duolingo of 95 and above. For PG courses, it's 105 and above in Duolingo.
Great. Thank you so much, Bhushan, for that. The next question is, MSc Mechanical Engineering, is it for 1 year or 2 years? Do UCLan have professional placement in mechanical engineering?
Yes, we do have. As I explained before, we do have specializations which also have placement in them.
Oh, that'll be a 2 years, right?
Those are also 2 years courses, yes.
Okay, so Sagar Satputta also wants to be a bit clear regarding sandwich course.
Regarding sandwich course. Okay, so I think, as I had covered earlier, that sandwich courses, they come with a 1 year of professional placement. It allows you to work in the UK for up to 1 year, in a UK-based company for up to 1 year. You can expect to earn during that time. It has to be a paying job that you should go for. It adds value to your degree because you're graduating with 1 year of experience. You're already ahead of the students who actually do a 1 year course. So basically you're 1 year prior in the market. This actually sets you apart because once you're applying for jobs, after you complete your professional placement and your degree, you have that 1 year of experience, which is speaking for itself. So you are readily accepted by the companies because you have worked in the UK for up to 1 year. How the professional placement works is you have to apply for jobs just like a normal job. You have to do the applications. Of course, we do not guarantee the placement. None of the major universities in the UK will be able to guarantee the placement because the placement works a little differently in the UK. Wherein, if you see in Nepal or India or any other country, the placements are usually, got by the university and the students are placed on go to do those placements. But in the UK, you have to apply for those placements. The university is not responsible for those placements. But at the same time, we do have placement officers on campus who are there to help you, as we had discussed, regarding your CV, your mock interviews, and how you should apply. So basically, the university is giving you resources of how to increase your chances with the placements. As you know, Usha, you mentioned that there are classes in how to improve your CV, how to improve your employability. So I think, let's just take an example of CV. So if you use the CV which you are using in Nepal, it probably won't work in the UK because they require a different, skill set, or how the skill set is actually placed in the CV also matters because that is your first impression. So once you are able to improve on those things with the help of the university, your chances are automatically going up.
Right. And also something like 360 CV facility is also added to Blackboard.
Oh, yeah, that is also there. Yes.
Very helpful.
It's a self-help, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
All the videos. Yeah.
that just makes like they go through our CV, and then maybe after going through that 360 CV, like most of the companies, they did reply to me. So I think that works a lot also.
Little changes in your CV is going to make a big difference.
Right.
And also to add, Usha, as you know, that placement is not that easy in UK, irrespective of the university. So we know a lot of students, those who get rejections initially by 5 or 10 companies when they apply, and they get discouraged after that and they stop applying. So, and on the other side, we also know people, those who applied in more than 200 companies, and then they get the placement. So the idea is to keep applying. When you get the rejection, come back, go to the people, and they will let you know the do's and don'ts of it. Maybe you have to answer differently, so that once you get rejection, come back. Your job is to come back and tell people who are responsible for your placement, tell them what happened in the interview session, and then they probably will improve on that. And keep applying, because there are a lot of companies in Preston also. You're not bound to apply in a certain city, just Preston only. For your placement, you can apply in any company which is based anywhere in the world. You'll prefer to have it in the UK. So, but you can apply in a company which is based out of London or Manchester, or maybe out of Preston. So we have a lot of students, those who get their placements in multinational companies, for example, IBM or Hinduja Global Solution. HGS is also there. So they are a major recruiter for UCLan. And also you should understand that there are 50,000 businesses which are being generated from Preston itself. People are or may not be aware of it, but then Preston is #1 in the UK for advanced manufacturing, and also for the aerospace. So we have more than 500 aerospace supply chain companies based out of Preston. So people are not exactly aware of it. And but then this is true. If you really keep applying for the placement opportunities in and around Preston, there's a strong possibility you may get it. And you do not need to look for only big companies or small companies. You can apply anywhere in any company, as far as you fulfill the criteria that the placement is related to your subject area, and then you can get the placement. You have to get an application form from your tutor, get it filled by the employer, come back and submit to your tutor, and once they approve it, then you can go for it. So, but then as Bhushan said before, and Usha said, you need to start this placement process from second month. If you are joining us in September, please start your process of finding a suitable placement from October onwards. You can't wait to complete your 9 months of thought course and then start looking for your placement. It won't happen. So start from second month. As Bhushan said before, that once take 1 month of time to acclimatize yourself to the environment, to the city or culture, and then start looking for your placement option.
Right, Govinji. One of my friend who I got introduced in UCLan itself, Omkar, he had already started the placement, searching for his placement right in the first day of class. So he was very proactive, and he was like, we were all amazed to see his energy.
If I can share, Usha, I can share. I know this guy because the day he got his offer.
Yeah, okay.
You said his name.
Yeah. Okay.
So this guy, he came in Jan intake, and then he reached UCLan Preston in December itself, 1 month before the start of the course. And within 2 days, I got a message from him that, Govind, this is my number. The first day itself, I got a message from him, WhatsApp message. This is my UK number. I said, okay. Second day, I got message from him, Govind, I'm not getting jobs. I'm not getting part-time job, and how to get it. And then after 4 days, I got message from him. I'm working at 3 places, and they are paying. The company was paying them not by check or by bank transfer, but then he was being paid in cash. So he worked at the 3 places, which I said, then wait for some time. And then within 2 months or within a month, he was offered summer internship by 3 companies. Right. And for those 3 months, they were ready to pay him £4,500, and the other company was around £2,500, which is a big amount of money. Yeah. So it depends on you. But then he also messaged me that, Govind, it was not easy to find the part-time. But then the day he got it, he said, I literally went from window to window. So you need to go out of your shell, of your accommodation, need to visit city center and ask people for help, and ask people for even the part-time jobs. So nobody will come to you for whether it's part-time or full-time or a placement. You need to go out and talk to people, Once you start talking, once you start looking around, then you start getting the offers. So nobody will come to you. You have to be really proactive and go-getter for that.
Right, exactly, Govinji.
Yeah, Usha, can I add something on this placement
Sure.
matter?
Sure.
Yeah, see, we need to, like, guys, you need to be sure, okay, placement is not 100% guarantee anywhere in the UK, okay? If I say placement is guarantee, and if you come to my office and if I conduct the interview, and if you not fulfill the requirement what I want, then you're gonna fail the interview and the placement is not yours, isn't it? So the person decided, the placement is you, not any business or not any person, okay, that you. They need to see the spark on you, whether the course you learn that give you some kind of idea, some kind of knowledge or not. If you have some kind of knowledge, some kind of you can improve they can see like some improvement on you, then only you get the placement. So that's why, like, whenever like student come to UK for Bizz student, what I said to them, please brush yourself first. Once you come to UK, don't jump for work, don't jump for like going for friends party or something like that. Observe the place first, observe the culture of the place where you going, okay? Just see all the opportunity first, then jump, okay? Don't start the jump after like coming a week or two. It's all right, you can get some financial stability on you, but in other side you are not able to get like the course module on the right time, course teaching on the right time, because you are engaging on the work. So first 3 months going to be crucial of your life in UK, okay, because it's a new place. So once you blend those things within a 3 months time, then it's not hard to find those things. But the only 5 to 10% student only get the placement. Be careful on this one, okay? But there is no impossible. I got 3 people working under me as a placement, okay? So that means there are a business who are looking for the right kind of people, right-minded people, but you need those qualities as well, okay? Once you have a quality and you have your the spark, I said the spark, like, then you can sell yourself. Otherwise, you need to be careful, okay, with the placement element. And there are some courses, if you not find the placement, I saw one question as well, what can I do? Some courses, they have a research element as well. If you not find the placement, university going to give you the research project, and you need to fulfill that project, and you can finish your course within a 2 years time, okay? So but not every course have those research element, only some courses, okay? So that's why, like, be sure on that one, and please do your research first.
Thank you so much, Hari sir. I'll take one more question from Facebook and 2 more questions from Zoom now, I guess, because of the time. And also we have a representative of a student from UCLan itself. So we will have a session with him as well. So I'll just quickly take this question. So Pramod Upreti has completed his diploma in culinary arts, which was held on before 6 years. So I would like to apply for higher diploma in culinary arts. Do you have any course for Pramod regarding culinary?
Okay, we do not have any course in culinary arts, but then we do have course in hospitality and tourism management. We also have a specific course in events management. So he can apply for those courses.
Okay. Susmita Gurung has already got her conditional offer letter for MBA with placement. So she wants to know if she pay only half-year fee at the beginning, then when do I have to pay the remaining fee?
Okay, so good, you have got the offer letter. Congratulations. Many people apply. So what you can do is your basic deposit to get your CAS letter is £3,500. You have to clear 50% of the fees by the time you go for enrollment. The next 50% can be cleared in the next semester in installments. All right. But if you choose the installments, there's a penalty of £150. If you choose to pay, all your tuition fees by the time you go for enrollment, not even in the first go, by the time you go for enrollment, there's a refund of £300 for you. So it's totally up to you how you want to pay your tuition fees. But the basic deposit to get your CAS, get your visa done is £3,500.
Right, and that a similar question regarding not refund but discount. Do we get 10% discount on full payment of course of fee in advance beforehand?
It's not 10%, Osha, it's just £300 discount. So students, those who make the full deposit on or before enrollment, they get £300 discount on that.
And that will be only paid to them once they come to the university, and that's a later process. They won't be getting that in advance, I suppose.
No, it's basically, it's the tuition fees, £13,700 for MBA, and then they get £4,000 scholarship. So tuition fee will come down to £9,700. They can pay only £9,300, £9,400, and then that's it. They don't need to pay any other fee.
Sorry about that. I'll take last question from Smriti. So Smriti here says she has got a conditional offer letter from UCLan University, and there are 3 conditions. One was SOP, and other was academic reference, and other is IELTS. Due to the current situation, I can't give my IELTS. So what can she do for her situation?
I think Smriti can apply for Duolingo. Duolingo can be done from the comfort of your home, from your computer, and we accept a score of 105 and above for your PG degree. Is it a PG or UG she's applying for? She has not written it. So if it's UG, it's 95 and above. If it's PG, it's 105 and above in Duolingo.
One more question regarding disaster management. Student, I just skipped that question. I'm so sorry about that. I'm now searching for. Okay, so do you have any course option related to MSc disaster management?
I don't think specifically for disaster management, but there might be a program in other degrees. Just a second, just let me check. It's a very specific topic. There is a course actually. Please allow me a minute to check it.
Sure, Bhushan. While you're on that, I'll just give a quick information. So now we will, any other questions you have, we will be taking in later on. But then now we have Bigyan joined us. So after you've found that information, Bigyan will be sharing some of his experience of being a student in UCLan and most of his accomplishment as well. So just to let Bigyan be prepared for a little while. So yeah, Bigyan. Hi, Bigyan. Thank you for joining.
Hi. Sorry, am I supposed to start now or?
Right after Bhushanji has found an answer to one question, and then I'll pass the mic on to you.
Okay, no worries.
We do have one course, which is Emergency Management in High Hazard Industries. That's a MSc course. It's available for 2020 intake, but it's not exactly disaster management, but it's somewhere related to emergency management in high hazard industries. So we can have a look at the application. If the student is interested, you can definitely send them the link for this program. Or what I'll do is I have the link open. Just give it. There you go. That's the link.
Bani, please do share this link with him as well. Thank you so much, Bani, for that. So, Bigyan, if you're ready, please do share some of your experiences with us now.
Hi everyone. Sorry, I was just in a call. This was sort of urgent call, and I had to answer it, so it's fine. Now I'm okay. Nice to see you all again. My name is Bigyan Humaga, and I'm the current president of UCLan Nepalese Society. During my time at UCLan, fortunately, I have managed to finish my bachelor in neuroscience now, and during my time at UCLan from past 3 years, I've managed to achieve a few things, I guess I should say. I was the vice president of UCLan Neuroscience Society. president of the society, of course. I was the treasurer of Table Tennis Society. I was a welcome team coordinator as well. And we were looking after about 90 welcome team assistants in every intakes. What other things did I achieve? I don't know. I can't remember right now. But in terms of my personal experiences, in last 2 meetings, I was not sure which part of my experience I should share within this couple of minutes. So this time I'm a bit more prepared, and I have managed to divide my experiences into 3 different categories. So they are educational. The first one is educational life. Obviously, we go to university, we do all our assignments, seminars, consulting our supervisors for meetings and everything. One more thing I would like to add students is that they can attend seminars and events that happen in other universities and other parts of the countries as well. I'm not entirely sure how many of us do that if we are already studying in UCLan, but I used to go to University of Nottingham, Birmingham, because they are the Russell Group universities in UK. And having studied in UCLan, you do not have to miss those chances, because that is where researchers and supervisors studying and trying to find a cure for some sort of similar subjects will come there. They have a meeting, you can raise your questions, you can improve on your field of knowledge with that sort of things. That's one of my suggestions. The next experience I've had is work life. So work life for me was the second important thing, and there are two subcategories in work life. One is you work outside of the university, and the second is you work inside of the university, which covers your lab experiences if you are doing some sort of science or engineering related, STEM related courses, and part-time jobs. Obviously, we all come from outside of the country, and we need to survive on our own rather than having to be dependent on our parents. So I was working within the university as a past leader, where we academically assist these new coming students of neuroscience. We help them academically, and we sort of help them to smoothen their transition while they try to settle in Preston. And as a part-time job outside of the university, I am still working as a cashier, as a supervisor in a local store called NISA. The third most important aspect of university life is social life. You need to make friends, you need to attend cultural events. Hopefully UCLan Nepali Society will also be able to organize some sort of events in upcoming days. Unfortunately, our massively planned New Year program could not be conducted because of this pandemic. However, yes, so you need to meet friends, you need to make friends so that you could share your experiences. And making friend is one of the most important aspect in university life. This is only my opinion. It might differ from people to people, but you make friends from different fields. Like I have friends in studying mechanical engineering, mathematics, physics, astrophysics, and we sit down and what I talk about neuroscience, they talk about their aspects, and then we try to sort of collab and think about it in common terms, and it is really interesting. It is really interesting. But sometimes students, they come from abroad, and they, as Haridai earlier said, they are not very used to culture of the country. They only try to engage in specific group they belong to. Like, no offense to anyone, Nepali students tend to hang out with all Nepali. South Indians tend to hang out with South Indians. North Indians, they tend to hang out with more North Indians. And I mean, that's very good. Go ahead and do that. But also to increase your understanding in the local culture, it will be beneficial for you if you have friends from other culture as well. Just don't hesitate. Go talk to everyone. I always say this. Just don't hesitate to talk to anyone, friends, and in any of the cultural events or programs organized by Nepali Society, also join us. We will be more than happy to have people from any community, because that's where we can show off our culture to you guys. So I have Ursa Didi, I'm not sure if I've managed to sort of cover my experiences here, but if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me.
We had one question, not question exactly, but regarding Nepali community here in Preston. So I think you would be the best person to, give a preview of the Nepali, the UCLA Nepali society that we have, a little bit about that.
So UCLAN Nepali Society was established before I started in UCLAN. Hardai, am I right?
That's true. I add something and Vigan will explain more. Okay, because what happened, I think we start this one back 2012, 13. Okay, because and after that, we are engaging with some social events as well. And when earthquake happened in Nepal back 2015, we have managed to raise the fund for Nepal as well through UCLAN Nepali Society. Okay, that time our president was I think Rajul Shrestha, who is he's one of the business tycoon in Nepal right now, and he used to lead that UCLAN Nepali Society. After that, it goes to other presidents, and they engage with all the Nepalese and all the other society as well. And after that, I think it goes to Vigyan now. But this society is there, but year and year we have getting some kind of review, some kind of and most important thing, we don't have that much numbers as well. So first, we really hardly form the society as well, because there is a certain kind of number of students you need to be to form the Nepalese society, and that's the problem for us beginning, because we have only 5-6 students here. So, and that's why and I just realized we need a kind of community here. So, and then I start bringing students here, and they know about the quality of teaching in UCLAN. Now the good thing is some of the students who came here on a UG course, they are doing PhD and they are teaching in a university as well. See, our Devraj is teaching in a university, isn't it? He's teaching for master's degree and he's doing his PhD as well. So I have 4 of my students who are doing a PhD here, and some of them are teaching in UCLAN as well. So that means Nepalese and the educated Nepalese, I say their number is increasing day by day. Now I can see Vigyan is graduate from neuroscience, and some of them graduate from IT, and it seems we have a quality student coming in the UCLAN and making quality Nepalese community in Preston.
That's true.
Okay. So I think now it's a bit short history about UCLAN Nepali Society. So if you want to know more about it, we'll discuss, and I'm going to share you photos and all the history of Nepali Society as well. Now go on, Vigyan.
So in terms of Nepali Society, Orsadi, I am not the best person to answer this question, because Haridai literally has phone numbers of everyone and addresses of everyone saved in his phone right now. So we have a decent society. We have a decent society. It's not massive as every other cities like Birmingham, where we have more than 2,000 people, but we have just the right amount of people where we can share, sit together, talk about our cultures. If it's Dasai festival, if it's Tiyar or Diwali, we can sit together. We do our cultural performances. We have our timed and scheduled cultural programs where we all meet, greet, and share our wishes when we need to. Last year I was running for the election, and we have a very good amount of support. I felt that I got very good support from our society. So I think we have the right number of people living in this city who are ready to help you out whenever you need them. All you need to do is just raise your hand, give them a shout. Yes.
Thank you so much, Vigyan. So looking at the time, we've already passed the session for 5. We've exceeded the time, but we have one more question. I don't know if you, if you would like. Okay, so sorry, Vigyan, it was for University of for Bhushanji here, and please share. We have other students also joining, Sham is here with us also, but I would like to say the students here that after this session with University of Central Lancashire, we will go ahead with another session with a Nepali session with the students as well. So we'll have a discussion on that platform as well. So before Govindji and Bhushanji and Neha they depart from us. One more question, and we'll go ahead with the session. So Manisha Thapa here mentions, when will she get cash for September intake? As I heard, UK is being normal, and in our last conversation, you told me that you will be issuing cash once the situation gets normal. So she just wants to get to know when will she be receiving that.
So I think the cash issuance will start somewhere in June. You can expect your cash somewhere in mid of June. Yes, things are going back to normal very slowly, and we expect them to go back to normal in the next few months. But you can expect the cash in the next month.
Just to add, Bhushan, we are already in June now. So, we have just got the confirmation in the morning only. You can check out Bhushan in Teams that we are going to issue the cash now, and the international admissions team will start issuing it from this week itself. So you can probably expect it somewhere during maybe around the 12th or 15th of June or so. So, but then we have started issuing the cash. So we have got a confirmation again in the morning only. So things are normal, pretty normal in the UK now. The ATAS team has also started working from 1st of June. There are some visa application centers have been opened in a couple of countries. So hopefully, when the situation improves in India and Nepal, the VAC will also open very soon.
Ursa, can I add something on this one?
Sure.
I think there is a one person like in our the chat room, Sam J. Sam is doing IBC. Okay, so I think it's better Sam gonna speak now about IBC and MBA, because our MBA almost full. So there is another opportunity for a business student for IBC. Okay, and I think Samji is the right person to explain why IBC. Okay, I think Govind and Bhushan like to share, know his experience and his involvement in IBC as well.
Absolutely, Haribhai, because we have heard so much about this program from other students, those who have gone in the past through you.
Yeah.
And Radha is one of the girl who did her IBC long back in 2008 or 9.
Yeah.
Then she worked there for 3 to 4 years or 5 years in the UK. Then due to her personal reasons, she came back. She had a full-time job, tier 2 job in her hand. And then she had to come back because of some personal reasons. And we have heard so much, so many good things about the program and the faculty and the school. But then we would be love to hear from you, Sham. How has your experience been so far?
Sham, you are actually on mute right now.
Yeah, I'll unmute now.
Yeah.
No, he's in. Yeah, that's all right.
It's all right. You're hearing me.
Yes, Sham.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. Talking about IBC is one of the very fantastic course I personally feel, because I didn't know how the course was before, thinking about this business and everything going before. And I was like, okay, where I differently came from the different department and different faculty. And I was like, okay, where I came. But when I entered into the IBC course, I feel like, okay, I have got into the mainstream, which is now the people need it, because IBC has search course like human resource management, and from that marketing and all sort of course. That's it's a collaboration of practical course. I feel like that. And as Govind said before, there is a mixture of placements. This is the one thing that a student from Nepal and India or other places, they need to know about it. The placement is one of the best things that they can have their life in UK, because having placement will obviously help them to get some kind of experience in working in a international or multinational companies. And in this situation, they can change their visas. Many people are trying to get their education as well, and they are planning to get their settlement as well. To be honest, on this line, they can send their visas from tier 4 to tier 2, where they can have a different experiences from the multinational companies. So if you'll be talking about IBCs, and if you'll be talking about my experience, I really had a very nice time taking this course, and I really recommend all the students to come over here in the IBC. I don't know what is going with the MBA course. MBA also has a placement one, but the one I'm truly going through the IBC is the placement. Now we are having placement from September, and the UCLAN is organizing. They're giving us a paid placement. That's one of the greatest things you have to know about the UCLAN. UCLan is giving us paid placement from different, having us to different companies. We are now having a meeting with Pagoda Project. This has, I'll just a little bit, I'll tell you about the project, Pagoda Project. They have their offices in the 4 different countries, China, Macau, and sorry, China, Mexico, Cambodia, and then I'm sorry, I forget the 4th one, in London as well, sorry. And then while we are working with them, what I have felt is while we're working with them, I can know everything about this, the working culture of multinational company, working culture of UK. That will be a bliss for every student who will be coming over here, so that they can know how the companies run, they can know how to shape up or how to make the career in the coming days. So I feel like IBC will be one of the very fine subject to all of the students who are trying to UCLan or who are not only looking for the MBA, but IBC will be one of the very good course to replace to the MBA as well. And moreover, it will be talking about these things. I recommend all the people to look about the assignments as well, to be honest, because UK is very, very good at its grades as well. Assignment things, you need to know it, because many people think that, okay, Australia is like this, US is like this, but UK is not like Australia, UK is not like US. UK is different than others. Life is very good over here. Everything is very good over here, but you have to study to get to reach your career, and you are here for that thing. So I recommend my friends who are from Nepal, India, or other places, if you have time, just go through the IBC courses. I'll tell you, you won't regret through going to IBC courses, because I did not regret till now. I have not regret, because I can enter to the various courses. I can go for HRM, I can go for marketing, I can go for research, I can go for politics. Everything is over there. So if you want to come to UCLan, I suggest you, some of my friends, I have already sent the link. I think they have looking at it. I suggest you guys just read through it, go through a Bizz Education or other places, think about it, and go through the courses I'm doing it. I really suggest you. It's a very awesome course. I really suggest you. I think I've got the thing I have said to you. I think that's all from my side for today.
Thank you so much, for coming, and also for in such a short notice you gave us so much of information, so thank you so much. And I would still suggest Sham to stay for a while, because in the next session also many of the students would like to hear from you as well.
All right. Yes.
So first of all, apologies to the UCLan team that the session has gone quite far than how much I said it would, but thank you so much for your patience as well, and thank you for joining us. Harisa, would you like to conclude the session with UCLan for now?
Thank you, Ursa. It's always pleasure, to see UCLan team and discuss about the university facility and everything, because it's a home university for me. I'm not prioritize any other university, but myself, I live in Preston, so it's my home university. Okay, and see, there are some advantages coming to UCLan. I said earlier as well. Okay, Bizz, we have an office in Preston, so we managed to place our student for there's some kind of arrangement, and so I think we have 98% satisfaction rate of student. Okay, so in UK as well. Okay, and UCLan, I think in a Preston, I think we have 100% satisfaction from the student. We are trying to help each and every student, okay, to come UK and settle them. Okay, so we organize 2 welcome party in Preston. I'm just talking about Preston, that's why. February and October, we organize 2 welcome party to welcome all of you in Preston. Okay. And what facility we are providing, that's the big question. So the facility means we are helping you every step of your life. We are giving you the first hand of information from UCLan to student. Okay, some people in UCLan academics as well, they're surprised whether I'm an agent or I'm a UCLan staff, because my engagement is not only university regional managers or not directors. My engagement with the university a course leader as well. Why? Because sometimes, my student have a different kind of questions, whether they qualify or not, whether what course leader wants from my student as well. sometimes like when student not like doing good on their studies, they send me email as well. Okay, I got a couple of emails when they not submit the assignments as well, because I have that connection with some course leader and tutors. And I always insist, like give them the example, like the education culture in Nepal and UK is different. Okay, and they listen to me, and they just trying to enhance your ability to learn the things and learn the get new skills and everything. So that means, like, see, UCLan is a place. Okay, if Nepalese student wants to come the university with the quality teaching and reasonable fees, I must say thank you. It's my sentence is not complete to thank you, say thank you to Govind. Okay, because Govind is the person who is always stood with me. And whenever I'll say, like, Govind, we need a scholarship, because traditionally we have only 1,000 scholarship Nepalese student. That is nationality scholarship. Other than that, we didn't have any scholarship. So once Govind entered in a UCLan, we have changed so many things. Okay, now Nepalese students are eligible to apply for 4,000 scholarship, is same like Indian students. Okay, we are bringing you the facility as same as other continent students who are more benefited. Okay, and similar, I'm trying to get, we're not allowed to get like that 5,000 Commonwealth scholarship because we are not Commonwealth countries. Okay, and that's why, like, I'm just thinking, give something back to our student as well. So Bizz just introduced, I'm just introduced this one. I've discussed with my key partner universities, and I introduced this 20,000 scholarship for the Nepalese student. Okay, if your financial background is not that good, and if you want to you want to study like quality university, but your family background is not that good, like, we don't want to stop you over there. We're trying to help you, but we need your effort as well. So I say, if anyone say what like the university qualities, I say the result gonna speak by itself, isn't it? So the great businessman in Kathmandu, he is a UCLan graduate. Anuradha, she's a good writer now. She's writing child books and she engaged in lots of the project. She's a UCLan graduate. Yeah, there are lots of like Nepalese students who are graduate from UCLan, and they are working successfully in Nepalese market in Nepal back home. It means, like, if you go back, the certificate is valid, and it got recognition as well, And other thing is, UCLan is a known name in Nepal market now. Good effort by Govind and team, because it's a known name. So that means, like, say, if anyone can see your resume and you say UCLan, they know about the university. And regarding like teaching quality and other things, see, the student who came here on a UG, they are doing PhD, okay, and they are teaching the university. That means there is something. That's why students pursue their PhD. If he not satisfied with university, he just walk over and go to other university, isn't it? So I have a traditionally like student come here for one master's, like they are doing PhD or something else. And like I have one guy, he was graduate from UCLan past 2012-13. He been to Kathmandu. He worked as a team manager in an IT firm, worked 5-6 years, and he's back and doing his business course here in UCLan. Okay, that means we have a long history of Nepalese students coming to UCLan, and we have, like, say, as began say, we are not massive thousands people here. We have number is only 100, but we are quality Nepalese living in here. Okay, so in this pandemic as well, you're gonna surprise, there is none of the students are suffering in this pandemic situation who are studying in UCLan. Okay, not a single. Because see, we have a fund, we have Bizz Education donated 5,000 per UCLan Nepali society to help the student over here, international student, and we haven't found a single student. See, not a single student apply for that fund. Okay, and even like there are one group called Merging Nepsos who is working for Nepalese student all around the UK, and only 6% of the UCLan, from UCLan, they fill the form, but after the assessment, I think 1 or 2 students they select for the release the fund. So out of 374 students, they have a data, only 1 or 2. That means it's the one of the safest place in the UK and livable place. Okay, and regarding like see, whenever I saw a student in UCLan, And what happened, like, so there are lots of the good news saying like people are getting job, people are getting quality education. Now, cities from Bolton, cities from Cumbria, cities from Manchester, students are coming to Preston. Now we have seen the graph from city from Wales as well. Some students from city from Wales as well coming to Preston looking for the job. Okay, so that means this city got something to give. Okay, but you are the person, whether you are taking that opportunity or not. For taking that opportunity, you need to have a skill. Make sure you have a skill, to sell, so you can get something back from the market. So please, this is the right place to come. There is no doubt. Okay, because I am the responsible for person from the Bizz education. I am a director from Bizz education. If anything happen within the Preston, that's my responsibility. Because like it say, isn't it, in a family, like the head of the family is responsible for everything. Similar, like if any student from Bizz education come here in Preston, if they are suffering, that's my responsibility. Even like family and friends, lots of time when I visit Kathmandu, I can see like, family and friends. And once their child here, they start, messaging me or calling me. Okay. For in a 2 months time, every like week, their mother, father, or brother, sister, they just contact me. Yeah. After 3 months, when they settle, they stop doing that one. That means, we are looking after each of our students in a well manner. Okay. And we have a WhatsApp group. And in a good thing about our WhatsApp group is a WhatsApp group, we are sharing only positive things. We are collecting those negative vibes. We discuss in a team, but we not spread those things. Okay, we only share good things. In a pandemic, okay, what happened? One of my students got like, this gift from the charity over Preston. Okay, this is the good thing about like living in a multicultural society. She got that, gift from Malayalam community and core, like, link with the Preston minister, like even the groups. Okay, so one Nepalese got that one. She said that message to our WhatsApp group. Okay, and other students, they follow those food steps. And I think half of the Nepalese students living here with Bizz, they benefited of that one because they share their experience to each other. So after that, it gone like, everyone's place. And one guy just rang me saying, I got like, food parcel from, I don't know whom. I just fill the form, Preston local, and they just bring the food. They just call me and say my name. I said, yes. And they just put like, food in front of my door and just come. So that means they're not taking pictures. So people donating, they will not advertise or do anything. Okay. So this is the culture in Preston, and we're looking after each other, not only Nepalese. See, they are Malayalam, means they are Indians, isn't it? So they are not separating whether we are Nepali or Indian. So we are living in a multicultural society in a well and healthy manner. And regarding university, in this pandemic situation, if students they don't have a money in their account, university is giving £200 hardship fund to the student. Okay, so that's the first university in the UK just giving those small gesture to students. Okay, even like I came to know like some of my students, like when they get the fund, they just screenshot that one and send it to our group. Okay, and saying I've benefited from this from university. That means university is looking after their own student as well. But for that, you have to fulfill some conditions. Okay, if see somebody said to me, I didn't have food, I didn't have to stay anything. Nobody is able to pay your rent in this country because rent is very high. So if you want like survive, there are some small fund and everyone is giving. And Preston in this pandemic as well is not suffer. Okay, even like government has announced, some relief fund for the small business. Okay, but micro businesses, okay, they are not benefited for this one. But they see the big heart of Preston. Preston council say they're gonna give fund to the micro business as well. So that means they are trying to give something to the business in Preston, small businesses. So that means if small businesses boom, then part-time job gonna be available. Okay, so for that I already mentioned you need to have a certain kind of skill. Okay, so if you have that skill and if you have that kind of ability, and see there is a good support from international team in Ukraine, and especially thanks to the South Asia team. See Bikalpo, like to confirm our Bikalpa as well. We start our session with the Bikalpa's question saying he not get the unconditional offer letter. By this time, I can say your unconditional offer letter is issued. Okay, you can collect from the Bizz team. So that means we have this kind of relation with the University of Central Lancashire. Okay, so if any student wants to process University of Central Lancashire, please come and join us. It doesn't matter whether you process from Bizz education, C education, D education, E education. You are a Nepalese first. Once you travel from Kathmandu to Manchester, forget about your education. You are a Nepali first. Okay, I welcome any student from anywhere. Okay, for my motto is you are a Nepali first. Your nationality is first, and second thing, it doesn't matter for me. Okay, whether any student like have a doubts from other consultancies, other institution, please come and speak. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether like I can get one right advice gonna change 5-10 university life, but one bad advice can ruin like one student life or 100. It means like I don't want to give any bad like advice. Okay, so if anyone wants to process University of Central Lancashire, please do visit us, yeah, and get the first hand information from us. And if you want to like join with Govind and Bhushan and the team of South Asia International, we're going to have another session mid of the June. We are planning for that one. So please visit us and then enjoy the life. If you want to enjoy the life in Preston, come join us. We are ready to help you. We are ready to process your offer letters. Okay, if there is any condition left, guys, do not worry, do not rush now, do not panic, because nothing open. We have another 15-16 days to go. For MBA course, yes, definitely you need to do a bit quicker because the place is really limited and the course is going to be full very soon. For IT, definitely that one. For nursing, yes. But other courses, there are a bit relaxation. And UG course, guys, don't panic. You are young guys. You are a young student. Okay, you need to do your research first. Please complete your research and then apply. Okay, I always said your research is more important than my advice. Okay, so please do your research, and if you have any doubt, please ask the question to international team or South Asia team. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I take a bit long time, yeah, because say it's UCLan and me, because other university also saying whatever you say to UCLan, say to us. Okay? Because it's UCLan and me, it's the relationship.
And I can vouch on that to Usha, that what he said, that irrespective of the agency, he has been supporting Nepalese students so well. It's not about now students, those who are joining UCLan, but I remember one girl who joined through some other agency from Nepal 3 or 4 years back, and she called him randomly that, Harida, I'm at Manchester, I'm coming from so-and-so flight. Can you come and pick me from Manchester airport? And Usha, you are in UK for more than a year now, and then you can definitely say nobody will do that in the UK.
No way.
Hari, despite of the fact that the girl was coming from some other agency, because she called and she said, Harida, I'm from Nepal, I'm coming for the first time. And he went from Preston to Manchester in his own car. He picked that girl, brought her back home in his own family. That girl stayed for a few weeks before she could get her accommodation. She could manage her accommodation in Preston. She stayed in the Harivai's house for some time. And this is not the only case. I know so many students, those who come to Preston, and the initial days, they stay at Harivai's house. And then that kind of atmosphere, a very family atmosphere is there. So I would say he's the one who started promoting UK for us in Nepal. When other consultants were promoting other countries, Hari or Bizz is the only company which kept on promoting UK and UCLan. So which is why, as Hari said, that during the 2012, 13 or 14, we had very low number of students. But then if you see now Nepalese students in our campus in Preston, majority of students has been sent by Bizz Education from Nepal. So I would say thank you so much, Haribhai and the whole Bizz team. We are there to support you as much as possible, anytime. And we are thankful for all these quality students. It's not just about the number of students, but then look at the quality of students also. As he said, the students come for foundation, they come for bachelor's, master's, and now PhD. And now they have got an opportunity to teach also in the university. So that speaks for the quality of students that we have received from them. And it's just a mutual respect for each other. As Haribhai said, we learn a lot from each other. He is such a well-informed person. 3 years back or 4 years back when we started working, the UKVI policy guidance for the visa. So literally, I used to ring him to ask him, Haribhai, this is the case. What do you think about it? Can we accept this student? Because he had learned everything about the UKVI policy. So he's such a well-informed person that we will learn from each other. Not only just the UKVI policy, but then about the Nepalese education system. So if we have to make some changes in the admission criteria, or what to accept in terms of English, or what to accept in terms of the academic. So we took a lot of help and guidance from Haribhai so that we can keep ourselves updated about it. For example, 3 years of bachelor's degree, 4 years of bachelor's degree. There are a lot of updates about the Nepalese education system, which we get from Bizz and from Hari. So it's like, we both learn a lot from each other. So thank you very much for organizing this event. And we are hopeful that students will come back to you to ask more questions. And we are very happy to have students like you, Shan and Sham. Sham, really, a big round of applause for you. We are very happy. We have, I don't know why, but then like Anuradha, Haribhai, if you ask Anuradha about the IBC course, the moment she starts talking, it's like 15, 20 minutes. She can on and on talk about the course and interest in part-time jobs, her own experience of the UK. So second person, are you from the same course? I'm very happy to have this kind of feedback from students from IBC. I'm sure now this will give a lot of confidence to a Bizz team also to promote this course. And it gives a lot of confidence to us also, because generally people, they just look at management and MBA, which is a good course, of course, but then they should look beyond MBA too. And IBC is such a course which is a very good combination of learning management skills and learning people from different parts of the world. As Anuradha explained to me, a long back, that Govind, we learn a lot about people, their mentality, their thought process. And it really helps when you are taking business decisions in the company, because you are able to relate to the person, because you know already about that person from different nationality very well before you take a decision. So I'm sure we are going to promote this course a lot in South Asia, and Bizz team will definitely help us in supporting this.
Yeah. And I hope we're able to get some more scholarship from university. We're trying to get some, but I hope when number is rise, then we can ask more from university. So I always university say, why you always ask more, but I said if I able to get something for my student, why not? If my voice gonna heard from university, why not? Isn't it? So University Govind Bhai said to me, see, it's like they taking my advice regarding university requirement changes. Okay, now not only UCLan, there are more than 10 universities taking my advice and change the requirements. Okay, it's not like me, it's about Nepal. I want Nepal student to get some benefit from the UK education. Okay, and it doesn't matter that which university, which things. If I manage to if 3 years bachelor's degree is accepted in a direct master's degree, why that student need to go for a top-up degree in UG? Why they're wasting their 1 year time? So that's why I just speak with the university. And before what happened, India and international here, they check with the NARIC and they will decide whether they are accepting or not. But I changed their third process, saying, see, 3 years degree from Nepal, the student here, they are doing brilliant than the 4 years degree. So why not 3 years? So that's why they listen to me, and we are happy. That's why I said there are lots of good stories. So we're gonna share these stories in next session. Okay, next year, next event, when Govind Bhai, me, and all the offer letter holders, we're gonna sit together. Last time also I have a good discussion with the offer letter holders. Okay, so in the meantime, so offer letter holders, please keep tuning your email and just checking your keep checking your email, check your phone and everything. We're gonna get something nice about UCLan very soon. So we're gonna have a discussion with Govind Bhai and team, and your offer condition and everything we'll discuss later on.
Thank you so much, Arisa. Thank you everyone for being a part of this. And now I have stopped looking at the time anyway. So, yeah, we'll just move on to the next session. It'll be a quite short one, but before that, I would like to thank the UCLan team for joining us and for sharing all these useful information and for always being there whenever we've had any queries for prompt replies. So thank you so much, Govindji, Bhushanji, Neha. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Stay safe.
For having us.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you, bye. Take care.
Now we'll move on to the next session of today. So the next session will be in Nepali, like I mentioned before. And in this session, all those queries that I said that were not mentioned during this time, you can share it with us. You can even unmute your mic and talk to Hari sir directly, or Kedar sir. Also, Shyamji is here with us. So feel free to talk to any one of us. But before that, Kedar sir, सुरु गर्नलाई तपाईबाट would you like to share something just to get it going?
All right, thank you very much. So even if Govind, Bhushanji and UCLan South Asia team left the webinar, I'd like to thank them for their very informative session. All the students who participated, they got lots of information regarding courses, regarding intake, regarding scholarships and other different areas of queries they had. So I'd like to thank Begyanji, Samji for sharing their valuable experience of their UK study, UK education and their work as well, and different aspects of the new courses. So I'd like to say the students who are planning to go for their abroad study in the UK is the land of opportunity, but to get those opportunities, you need to face some challenges as well. It's not easy. So how much you can get totally depends on how much you make your effort on to get those things. So Bizz Education UK, Bizz Education Nepal is here to support you for those things. But the primary thing is your research. Please do keep your research actively on different aspects like your course you are planning to study, the university you are planning to go for, the value of your courses in your after study career like things, and what you will be doing after the completion of your study. So all these are the parts of your credibility interview as well, which matter your visa decision, which let's say which are considered very tightly while making your application decision by Home Office. So Bizz Education will be actively involving to make you prepared on all sorts of things. So you can contact us. It's the right time to do your research. It's the right time to communicate with the university. Bizz has been creating a very good platform for all these things. We conducted a month-long virtual fair in the month of May, and we are doing the same in whole month of June as well. So to join us, to interact with us, and to make your decision a very researched one, an informed decision one, so that you will not be regretting on your decision. So that's all from my end.
Thank you, Kedarji. Like I said, this session will be in Nepali, so feel free to ask your questions. You can also unmute your mic unmute गरेर हामीसँग directly communicate गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Like
there are some questions, है कुनै क्वेशनहरु छ म आन्सर दिन्छु है.
माथि कुनै क्वेशनहरु मैले स्किप गरेको भए अहिले
आन्सर दिन्छु है. ओके, यहाँ म प्रवीण जीबाट म जान्छु हैन. त्यो भन्दा माथि तिमी हेर न है. प्रवीण जीले के लेख्नु भएको छ, एमएससी कन्स्ट्रक्सन म्यानेजमेन्टमा हैन. यस कन्स्ट्रक्सन म्यानेजमेन्ट 1 वर्षको कोर्स छ प्रवीण जी हैन. यु क्यान एप्लाई. फी चाहिँ तपाईको 13,950 छ. त्यसमा चाहिँ तपाईको पर्सेन्टेजको आधारमा स्कलरशिप दिन सकिन्छ हामीले हैन. तपाईको ब्याचलर्सको पर्सेन्टेज चाहिँ 65 भन्दा माथि हो भने 4,000 स्कलरशिप पाउनुहुन्छ. त्यो भन्दा तल छ भने 3,000 त्यही रेन्जमा स्कलरशिप छ हैन. सो यस कन्स्ट्रक्सन प्रोजेक्ट म्यानेजमेन्ट छ युक्लानमा है. अनि त्यसपछि तपाईको आनन्द अधिकारी जीको चाहिँ 2 दिनमा अफर लेटर. आनन्दजी एउटा कुरा चाहिँ तपाईलाई कन्फर्म के गर्छु भने युनिभर्सिटी अफ अल्स्टर लन्डन क्याम्पसको चाहिँ अफर लेटर आउन एकदमै टाइम लाग्छ हामीले पहिला पनि भनेको थियौँ तपाईलाई हैन सो यो चाहिँ एकदमै टाइम लाग्ने प्रोसेस हो र तपाईको पहिला कोर्स एप्लाई गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ तपाईको एमबीए मा गर्नुभएको रहेछ एमबीए मा चाहिँ 2 इयर्स को एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिने भएको भएर अहिले सायद एमएससी इन्टरनेशनल बिजनेसमा एप्लाई गर्नुभएको छ सो इट टेक्स टाइम है त्यो युनिभर्सिटी अफ अल्स्टर लन्डन क्याम्पस चाहिँ एकदमै टाइम लाग्छ है अब आई इन्सिस्ट यु टु एप्लाई डाइरेक्ट युनिभर्सिटी अब त्यो लन्डन क्याम्पस हो हैन इट टेक्स टाइम अब सायद आज हिजोबाट अफिस सुरु भएको छ यो हप्तामा अफर लेटर रिलिज हुन्छ होला हाम्रो टिमले टायरलेसली काम गरिरहनु भएको छ तपाईहरु जस्तो अफरहरु जस्तो भइराछ है तपाई यु आर अ राइट क्यान्डिडेट फर द कोर्स देयर इज नो डाउट तर युनिभर्सिटीबाट नै डिले भइराछ है किन भन्दाखेरि युनिभर्सिटीहरुको डिपार्टमेन्ट हुन्छ एउटा डिपार्टमेन्टबाट अर्कोमा अथराइजेसन लिने अर्कोको अथराइजेसन लिने सो त्यसले नै डिले भइराछ सो आई आस्क माई स्टाफ टु चेक हियर फ्रम युके टिम एज वेल है तर आनन्द जी तपाईको एप्लिकेसन वी आर लुकिङ एट इट है यो प्रायोरिटाइजमै छ
अर्को एउटा क्वेसन हेर्दा सुस्मिता गुरुङको मैले अघि लिन पाएको थिएन सुस्मिताको चाहिँ आई थिंक इट विल टेक टाइम इन नेपाल फर सिचुएसन टु बी नर्मल इन दैट केस विल UCLan वेट फर Nepalese students to issue cash or as it will take time for collecting required document mentioned in offer letter one
cash को लागि चाहिँ MBA को लागि चाहिँ अलिकति हार्ड नै छ किन भन्दाखेरि MBA को चाहिँ लिमिटेड सिट छ के है MBA को लागि चाहिँ उनीहरुले चाहिँ अस्ति हाम्रो मेको 15 मा हाम्रो 10 कि 11 जना विद्यार्थीहरुले त जनवरीमै पैसा तिरिसक्नु भएको छ हामीसँग है इन्डियाबाट हामीसँग 15-20 जना विद्यार्थीहरुले तिरिसक्नु भएको छ बीज एजुकेसनमा चाहिँ यति नम्बर अफ विद्यार्थीहरुले तिरिसक्नु भएको छ भने बीज इज ओन्ली वन अर्गनाइजेसन है हामीसँग त नेपालबाट त्यति हुन्छ त इन्डियाबाट चाहिँ फ्लोट भएर नम्बरमा आउँछ के सो त्यही भएर एमबीए को लागि चाहिँ अलिकति डाउट नै छ एमबीए को हो भने चाहिँ सो वी नीड टु थिंक वाइल सेप्टेम्बर भन्नु भने जनवरी हो तर एमबीए को अल्टरनेटिभमा चाहिँ हामीसँग इन्टरनेशनल बिजनेस कम्युनिकेसन जो स्यामजीले पढ्नु भएको छ स्यामजीले एक्सप्लेन गर्नुभयो नि इज अ कोर्स लिडर पनि हो स्यामजी हैन आई थिंक सरी एमबीए कोर्स लिडर पनि हो स्यामजी हैन सो त्यो कोर्समा आउन सक्नुहुन्छ किन भन्दाखेरि त्यसले चाहिँ आफूलाई अलिकति डिफरेन्ट पनि बनाउँछ है सो ट्रेडिसनल एमबीए मात्र भनेर पनि नेपालबाट नगर्नु होला किन भन्दाखेरि त्यहाँ डिफरेन्स छ किनभने एमबीए गर्दा एमबीए इज हाईएस्ट लेभल क्वालिफिकेसन हो क्या बिजनेसको डक्टर भन्दा तलको सो एकैचोटि एमबीए गरिसकेपछि त्यसपछि के गर्ने त एन्ड युक्लानको एमबीए चाहिँ नर्मल एमबीए हो स्पेशलाइजेसन एमबीए होइन ओके सो एमबीए गर्नुपर्छ जस्ट एमबीए हो है सो त्यो एउटा चाहिँ हेर्नुहोस् अब युजीको कोर्स छ भने चाहिँ यु डोन्ट निड टु वरी है एक्सेप्ट बीएससी नर्सिङ है अब नर्सिङ हुनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ लिमिटेड कोटा छ चाँडै एप्लाई गर्नुहोस् चाँडै अफर लेटर लिनुहोस् हैन क्याशको लागि चाहिँ आई क्यान होल्ड द्याट वान हैन म भन्न सक्छु युनिभर्सिटीलाई तर अफरै आएन भने चाहिँ लास्टमा अफर इस्यु भएन भन्न चाहिँ त्यो बेला चाहिँ गाह्रो हुन्छ है अनि अर्को एउटा रहेछ दिपेनजीले चाहिँ करेन्ट सिनारियो आई थिंक मास्टर हस्पिटल टुरिज्म म्यानेजमेन्ट अल्सो बी एलिजिबल इन जनवरी इन्टेक बिकज द केस कोरोना अब यस्तो छ जनवरी इन्टेकको चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म कोर्स कन्फर्म आएको छैन त्यसमा सर्टेन कोर्सहरू चाहिँ जनवरी गर्ने भन्ने कुरा भइरहेको छ है अब आज मलाई अर्को एउटा युनिभर्सिटी जो स्कटल्यान्डको युनिभर्सिटी चाहिँ के भनेर आयो भने उनीहरूको सेप्टेम्बर 3 मा क्लास सुरु थियो अब सेप्टेम्बर 5 बाट सुरु गर्छु भनेर आएको छ के है सो चेन्जेसहरु हुँदैछ युनिभर्सिटीले रिप्लाई आउँदैछ किनभने युकेमा चाहिँ अब लकडाउन बिस्तारै खुकुलो हुँदैछ युके चाहिँ नर्मल वेमा जाँदैछ के है पहिला तपाईको हामी एउटा घरबाट अर्को मान्छे नभेट्न पाउने थियो अहिले भेट्न पाउने भएको छ अब हामी बीचको नै हाम्रो अफिस हामीले चौरमा राखेर अफिस सुरु गर्ने हामी प्लान गर्दैछौँ हैन हामी अफिसमा त बस्न दिन्न भनेको छ तर पार्कमा चाहिँ बस्न पाइन्छ भनेको छ हैन सो पार्कमा हामी 2 मिटरको डिस्टेन्समा हामी अब अफिस चाहिँ त्यहाँ स्टार्ट गर्ने भनेर सोच्दैछौँ के सो डिफरेन्ट कल्चरहरू हुँदैछ बिस्तारै इज हुँदैछ सायद जुलाईको सेकेन्ड विकबाट युके चाहिँ खुल्न सक्छ बट आइ एम नट स्योर अबाउट नेपाल है हामी अब त्यति सम्पन्न राष्ट्र पनि छैनौँ है त्यही भएर चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ त्यो चिजमा आफूलाई ध्यान दिनुहोस् तपाईको एउटा एक्सनले पनि यो पेन्डेमिक रोक्नलाई ठूलो मद्दत गर्छ तपाई एकजना घरमा बस्नु भनेको हस्पिटलमा 10 वटा क्लाइन्टहरू चाहिँ नहुनु हो के हैन तपाईलाई छ भने तपाईले अरूलाई स्प्रेड गर्नुहुन्छ नि त हैन हस्पिटल भरिन्छ नि त सो हामी त्यो इक्विपमेन्ट छैन हामीले घरमै बस्दिनु र अब वेट एन्ड सी अब सेप्टेम्बर मैले पहिला पनि भनेको छु 80% हुँदैन 20% हुन्छ हैन र तर किप फेथ है अब इन्टेक भइहाल्यो भने चाहिँ लिमिटेड नम्बर हुन्छ जस्तो लास्ट टाइम हाम्रो युनिभर्सिटी अफ बोल्टन आथ्यो बोल्टनले के भन्यो भने क्लास 200 जनाको क्लासमा 20 जनालाई ल्याउँछु भन्यो के हैन सो दैट मीन्स अब कति भयो 180 जना विद्यार्थी त घट्यो सो अब 180 जना विद्यार्थी घटिसकेपछि जो विद्यार्थीसँग अफर छ जो विद्यार्थीले टर्म एन्ड कन्डिसन फुलफिल गर्छ उनीहरु चाहिँ आउन पाउँछ खुल्यो भने है अब यो खुल्नुमा युके खुलेर मात्र समाधान छैन भिजा अफिस खुल्नु पर्यो इन्डियामा खुल्नु पर्यो हैन सेभरल फ्याक्टरहरु छ त्यसले गर्न मिल्छ है अब त्यो हामी हेर्दै जाउँला तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ अपडेट गर्दै जाउँला हामी जुन बेला जे चीज नयाँ आउँछ अनि हामी भन्दै जान्छौँ अरु के क्वेशनहरु छ
अहिले अरु सुस्मिता जीले फेरि हात उठाउनु भएको छ सुस्मिता जी यू क्यान अनम्युट योर माइक अनि डाइरेक्ट क्वेशन सोध्दा नि के हुँदैन
Hello everyone. No, भने जस्तै कन्डिसनल अफर लेटर पाइसकेपछि पनि अब हामीले त्यो क्यास इस्यु गर्न चाहिँ स्योर हुन्छ भन्ने चाहिँ हुँदैन है अघि भन्नुभएको थियो नि सरले जुन अब हजुर मैले त्यो एमबीए कै सर एमबीए विथ प्लेसमेन्टमा मेरो कन्डिसनल अफर लेटर चाहिँ इस्यु भएको
एमबीए को लागि 3500 पेमेन्ट गर्नै पर्छ हैन जुनको 15 तारिख छ डेडलाइन हैन अब त्यसको लागि चाहिँ के छ भने मैले चाहिँ युनिभर्सिटीलाई के भनेको छु नेपालमा एनओसी नै बन्दैन ओके विदाउट एनओसी नेपाली विद्यार्थीले कसरी पेमेन्ट गर्छ पहिलो कुरा हैन या भएन भने सर्टेन पर्सेन्ट हुन्छ नि जस्तो लाइक 100 पाउन्ड या समथिङ त्यसले चाहिँ डिपोजिट लिएर गर भन्दा युनिभर्सिटीले मानिरहेको छैन हैन अब तपाईको कुरा पनि छ मसँग प्रिसेसनल आउने विद्यार्थीको कुरा पनि छ त्यो मैले गरेको चाहिँ छु अब एमबीए भएन भने तपाई इन्टरनेशनल बिजनेस कम्युनिकेसनमा चाहिँ आउन सक्नुहुन्छ है फेरि
त्यसमा पनि त्यही प्लेसमेन्ट इयर भएको नि हो सर त्यो पनि
प्लेसमेन्ट इयर त्यसको चाहिँ श्यामजीले भन्नुहुन्छ होला श्यामजी तपाईले चाहिँ एक्सप्लेन गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ उहाँलाई
सुस्मिता जी
हजुर
सुनिराख्नु भएको छ नि
हजुर हजुर
म चाहिँ आईबीसी को चाहिँ अहिले कोर्स लिडर हो हैन आईबीसी म पनि पहिले के रे मैले अर्को मास्टर्स गरेको थिएँ यो मेरो सेकेन्ड मास्टर्स हो अनि म पनि के गर्ने कसो गर्ने भन्दाखेरि अनि यसरी नै मलाई आएको थियो आईबीसी एउटा वान अफ द बेस्ट चोइस हुन सक्छ भनेर मलाई पनि सुरुमा चाहिँ अलिक डिलेमामा थिएँ आई निड टु गो फर आईबीसी अर डिफरेन्ट कोर्स भनेर तर यहाँ आइसकेपछि के भयो भन्दाखेरि त्यो डिलेमा चाहिँ मैले जुन अब जे होस् जस होस् म गर्छु भनेर आएपछि यहाँ आएपछि आई फिल सो प्राउड अफ माइसेल्फ के किनभने मैले चाहिँ एउटा आई डिड नट चुज फर एल्स वान के अदर कोर्सेस इन रिगार्डिङ टु आईबीसी किनभने आईबीसी भनेको चाहिँ तपाईँको एउटा प्र्याक्टिकल कोर्स हो तपाईँले देयर आर भेरी डिफ्रेन्ट मोडल्स डिफ्रेन्ट कोर्सेस त्यसभित्र के छ भन्दाखेरि तपाईँको एचआर छ मार्केटिङ छ रिसर्च छ अनि ग्लोबल च्यालेन्जेसदेखि लिएर यो अनगोइङ आईबीसी भनेपछि इन्टरकल्चरल बिजनेस कम्युनिकेसन अब हामी जस्तो नेपालीहरूलाई त एकदम चाहिने किनभने वी आर नट फ्रम दि फर्स्ट कन्ट्री वी आर फ्रम दि डेभलपिङ कन्ट्रिज अनि हामी जस्तो उसलाई चाहिँ अब एउटा इन्टरनेसनल इन्टरकल्चरल इन्भाइरोमेन्टमा चाहिँ कसरी कोपअप गर्ने भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ आईबीसीले चाहिँ हेल्प गर्छ आईबीसीमा कसरी अब किनभने तपाईँ एउटा डिफ्रेन्ट कन्ट्रीको हुनुहुन्छ म एउटा मल्टिनेसनल कम्पनीमा गयो भने अर्को मल्टिनेसनल कम्पनीको जस्तै एउटा इन्डियाको हुनसक्छ अब इन्डिया र हाम्रो के अरे हाम्रो सबै थोक सिमिलर हुनसक्छ बट इफ यु गो इन द सेम कम्पनी एन्ड यु फाइन्ड पिपल फ्रम इङ्ल्यान्ड अर युएस अर नाइजेरिया एनी अदर प्लेसेस हाम्रो त सबै कल्चर्सहरू मिल्दैन नि त होइन हो त्यो कुराहरू चाहिँ सिकाउनको लागि चाहिँ आईबीसी इज वान अफ द बेस्ट कोर्स अनि अर्को कुरा के भन्दाखेरि आईबीसी को एकदम लिमिटेड नम्बर्स अफ पिपल छ देयर अराउन्ड अहिले चाहिँ हामी अराउन्ड 40 छौँ होइन अनि प्लेसमेन्ट पाउनको लागि पनि अलिकति सजिलो हुन्छ बट इट्स नट द्याट युनिट के अरे आउने बित्तिकै प्लेसमेन्ट पाइन्छ भने पनि तपाईँले आफ्नो पनि हेर्नुपर्छ त्यसलाई तपाईँमा कति पोटेन्सियल छ तपाईँले कसरी त्यसलाई गर्नुहुन्छ हेर्नुहुन्छ होइन हो त्यो कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ अब जस्तै तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ युनिभर्सिटीले चाहिँ एकदमै फ्रम द फर्स्ट दे आर गाइडिङ यु यो कुरा चाहिँ एकदमै बुझ्नुस् है युनिभर्सिटीले ल छोड्दिउँ उनीहरू आउँछन् आफै पढ्छन् भनेर चाहिँ उसले गर्दैन फ्रम फर्स्ट अब सिभी बनाउनेदेखि लिएर हामीले त अब नर्मल हाम्रो सिभी कस्तो हुन्छ के हुन्छ भने थाहा हुँदैन तर युक्ल्यान्डमा चाहिँ तपाईँको सिभी कसरी बनाउने कभर लेटर कसरी बनाउने लिङ्कडिनमा कसरी आफूलाई प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने हैन आफ्नो प्रोफाइल कसरी बनाउने यो कुराहरू सोशल मिडियामा आफूलाई कसरी एप्रोचेबल बनाउने यो कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ एकदमै फोकस हुन्छ किनभने विदेश मिन्स यो युकेमा नट ओन्ली अन द युके अरू प्लेसेसमा पनि कस्तो हुँदो रहेछ भन्दा पनि तपाईहरुको चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ सिभी हेरेर हाम्रो नेपालमा चाहिँ नर्मली सिभी हेरेर मान्छे रिक्रुट गर्छ भने यहाँ चाहिँ हाम्रो ब्याकग्राउन्डमा पनि चेक गर्दो रहेछ त्यही भएर यो कुराहरू चाहिँ एकदम इन्फर्मेटिभ कुराहरू हो सो आई रियली रिकमेन्ड अब तपाईँ असाइनमेन्ट चाहिँ एकदम मजाले गर्नुपर्छ असाइनमेन्ट इज नट लाइक द्याट ओके वी जस्ट कम and we give annual exams in Nepal. It's not like that. We have to give. It's a practical exam. It's like अब गुरुकुलमा पहिले घोकेर के अरे हामीले भन्नु पर्थ्यो भने चाहिँ अहिले चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ बुझेर लेखेर भन्नुपर्छ अनि त्यो बुझाइ पनि यतिकै लेख्न मिल्दैन बुझाइ चाहिँ हामीले पढेर यताउति त्यही भएर असाइनमेन्ट चाहिँ एकदमै टफ हुन्छ तर असाइनमेन्ट टफ हुन्छ भन्दै गर्दाखेरि आफ्नो करियर त मार्ने कुरा हुँदैन त्यही भएर यु निड टु थिङ्क अबाउट इट यु हेभ टु गो देयर इज अ भेरी के हार्ड एन्ड सेफ्ट है हार्ड ऊ पनि छ प्लस त्यसको राम्रो इफेक्ट पनि छ तपाईँले राम्रोसँग गर्नुभयो भने यु क्यान डु भेरी बेस्ट इन युके अब झन् युके युके त अब झन् मल्टिनेसनल के अरे कन्ट्रिजबाट स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई तानिरहेको छ युकेले। अहिले अपर्च्युनिटिजहरू पनि एकदम हाई छ। जस्तै अब प्रेस्टनमा म बसिरहेको छु होइन, you can find different jobs over here. It's very good to come in Preston, to be honest. It's very good to come in Preston. IBC will be one of the best choice if you feel like you can do something in a different sector. यो कुरा चाहिँ तपाईले बुझ्नुपर्छ। नत्र अब आइबिसी अब ल मैले तपाईहरुलाई प्रिच गरे आइबिसी यस्तो भने भन्नु ल ए ल एउटा नेपालीले पढिरहेको छ राम्रै होला भनेर चाहिँ नेभर एभर थिंक अन दिस। यु हैव टु डु इट अन योर ओन के। आइबिसी भनेको आइबिसी को राम्रो पक्ष के भन्दा फेरि टिचर्स कोर्स लिडर्सहरु एकदमै हेल्पफुल छ, एकदमै हेल्पफुल छन् हैन। दे आर very very good. They will tell you from the first of the beginning how you need to shape your career, कसरी के अरे तपाईले आफूलाई पछि कसरी प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने, तपाईको इन्ट्रेस्ट के हो, त्यो इन्ट्रेस्ट अनुसार उनीहरुले तपाईलाई सेभ गर्छ। किनभने if you are from if your background is like social work, IBC भित्र दुई तीनवटा सब्जेक्ट यस्तो छ कि you can go for NGO sector as well. If you are from businessial part, IBC को अब businessial भन्नेबित्तिकै you can go for HRM or administrative part or operational within a multinational company. So it's very good to come to IBC. I'm not just advocating it, but I'm giving you a true suggestion because I have felt it. But what the thing is that you need to feel on your own. When you come over here, it's not like, okay, 2 people or 3 people randomly talk about IBC. You need to learn on your own. You need to feel on your own. त्यही IBC को प्लेसमेन्ट पनि राम्रो हुन्छ सुरुदेखि नै। अब तर तपाईको आफ्नो पनि अब त्यसमा आफ्नो चाहिँ प्रोडक्टिभिटी देखिनुपर्छ है, आफ्नो क्यापेसिटी देखिनुपर्छ। उनीहरुले अब यहाँको टफ हुन्छ कम्पिटिसन, तर आफ्नो टफ कम्पिटिसनलाई चाहिँ कसरी आफूले प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ त्यो तपाईमा भर पर्छ है। त्यही भएर
अरु कुरा श्यामजीले भन्ने कुरामा चाहिँ अरु कुरा के हुन्छ भने एमबीए पढाउनु गलत होइन है, म गलत मान्दिन, तर एमबीए हाईएस्ट क्वालिफिकेसन यो चाहिँ बुझ्नु है। अब फ्युचर प्लान चाहिँ पहिल्यै सेक्युर गरेर आउनुस् हैन। अब जस्तो आइबिसी गरेपछि पनि एमबीए पढ्न पाउनुहुन्छ, तर एमबीए गरिसकेपछि फेरि आइबिसी पढ्न जाँदा पनि अब त्यो नपाउने भन्ने त छैन हैन। बट लाइक पहिला आफूले रिसर्च गर्न कुनै पनि कोर्स पढाउनु भन्दा त्यसको मोड्युलहरु हुन्छ नि, कोर्स मोड्युलहरु के कन्टेन्ट छ है, त्यो चाहिँ राम्रोसँग हेर्नुस्। सायद तपाईलाई एमबीए को भन्दा आइबिसी को कन्टेन्ट मन पर्नै सक्छ, आइबिसी को भन्दा एमबीए मन पर्नै सक्छ। तर एमबीए नै आउने हो भने चाहिँ लेट मी टक टु द युनिभर्सिटी एज वेल है। अब अहिलेसम्म त रिल्याक्स जुन 15 भन्दा माथि, किनभने लास्ट इयर पनि हामीलाई लिएको थिएन के। हाम्रो कतिपय विद्यार्थीहरु सेप्टेम्बरको विद्यार्थीहरुलाई उनीहरुले लिँदै लिएन, अक्टोबरको 1 हप्ता अगाडि चाहिँ उनीहरुले बन्द गरिदियो। त्यसपछि हामीले जनवरीमा हाम्रो विद्यार्थी नै हामीले के रे जनवरीको विद्यार्थीलाई पनि हामीले चाहिँ सेप्टेम्बरमा राख्नु परेको थियो कि यो पेमेन्टले गर्दाखेरि। हाम्रो 1-2 जना विद्यार्थीहरु त क्वेरी पनि गर्नु भएको थियो, उहाँहरु त क्याश वेट गरेर बस्नु भएको छ कि पेमेन्ट गरेर है। सो त्यो छ एमबीए को। अब आइबिसी मा आउने हो भने चाहिँ देयर इज नो प्रब्लम है। अब आइबिसी मा आएर भोलि यहाँ सिट खाली भयो भने चाहिँ एमबीए मा जान सकिन्छ, तर त्यो इफ 2% को मात्र चान्स हुन्छ है।
अब आइबिसी मा जस्तै एमबीए मा त अब नेपालमा बैंकिङ सेक्टरहरु भयो अनि अरु बिजनेस कम्पनीहरुमा धेरै अपर्च्युनिटिजहरु छ नि, स्कोप छ नि त मैले देख्दाखेरि चाहिँ एमबीए को चाहिँ नेपालमा। अनि अब यो आइबिसी त नयाँ सब्जेक्ट भयो हैन, अनि यसको चाहिँ अब स्कोपहरु छ त नेपालमा?
श्यामजीले भन्ने कि म भनौं? म एउटा सानो आइडिया पनि दिन्छु अनि है। कुनै पनि डिग्री बेलायतमा गर्न पाएको छैन त्यसले स्कोप चाहिँ आफ्नो कन्ट्रीमा हुन्छ भन्नु चाहिँ हाम्रो धारणा गलत हो।
हजुर,
त्यो चाहिँ धारणा एकदमै गलत हो। त्यो धारणाले चाहिँ युके कुनै पनि देश त्यो जानु चाहिँ गाह्रो हुन्छ। किन भन्दाखेरि भोलि चाहिँ कुनै पनि ठाउँमा काम पाउने भनेको तपाईको परफर्मेन्सले हो के है। तपाईले भोलि चाहिँ मार्केटिङ पढेर तपाई कुनै बिजनेसको चाहिँ म्यानेजर बन्न सक्नुहुन्छ के हैन, तपाईमा त्यो क्वालिटी छ भने है। यो तपाईले जे कोर्स पढ्न जान्नु, तपाईले पहिला के पढ्नु भएको थियो सुमिताजी?
मैले बीबीए
पढ्नु थियो हैन। सो बीबीए भनेको तपाईले 4 वर्ष आफुलाई पोलिश गरिसक्नु भएको छ। तपाईले काम गर्नु भएको छ कि छैन पढिसकेपछि?
छैन सर, इन्टर्नशिप मात्र हो।
त्यही मैले भनेको नि, हेर्नु एउटा डिफरेन्स छ के। बीबीए पढिसकेपछि तपाईले काम गर्नु भएको छैन भने नि पढेको कुरा त युटिलाइज गर्नु भएको छैन हैन त?
हजुर हजुर।
तपाईले बीबीए मा पढेका त्यत्रा टर्मोलोजीहरु नै युज गर्नु भएको छैन भनेपछि अब टप अफ दैट मास्टर्स को टर्मोलोजी हो भने तपाईले कहाँ युटिलाइज गर्नुहुन्छ?
हजुर
हैन त? सो मैले चाहिँ के भन्छ नि, यहाँ मैले चाहिँ मेरो काउन्सिलिङ चाहिँ के हुन्छ भने यहाँ डिप्लोमा पढेका मान्छेहरु म्यानेजर हुन्छन् के है। ब्याचलर्स पढेको मान्छे हार्डली हुन्छ के म्यानेजर, किनभने यहाँ ब्याचलर्स पढ्ने मान्छेहरुको संख्या नै कम हुन्छ के है। त मास्टर्स भनेको त यहाँको विदेशीको लागि चाहिँ हाईएस्ट क्वालिफिकेसन। आई थिंक only 15 to 20% breed भन्छ यहाँ युके का हैन तिनीहरुसँग चाहिँ मास्टर्स डिग्री हुन्छ के
हजुर
है किन उनीहरु चाहिँ डिप्लोमा पढ्यो काम गर्यो ब्याचलर्स पढ्यो काम गर्यो अनि मात्र पढ्छन् के हाम्रो साउथ एसियामा चाहिँ के छ भने कन्टिन्यू पढ्नु पर्छ भन्ने धारणा छ के है अब म तपाईको ठाउँमा भएको भए त म तपाईलाई डिस्करेज गर्थे नेपालमा भएको भए 1 वर्ष काम गर्नु अनि आउनुस् भन्थे म हैन सो तपाईले पढेको युटिलाइज गर्नुहुन्थ्यो होइन भने तपाईले आईबीसी पढ्दा पनि भोलि म्यानेजर काम गर्ने हो भने त तपाईलाई ब्याचलर्स सफिसिएन्ट नि त
हजुर
हैन तपाईसँग म्यानेजरलाई हुनुपर्ने गुण त तपाईलाई ब्याचलर्स डिग्रीमा पढाइसकेको छ नि त हैन र
हजुर हजुर
तर तपाईलाई आईबीसी ले के सहयोग गर्छ भने म्यानेजमेन्ट स्किल सँगसँगै बिजनेस कल्चर सम्बन्धी पनि भयो के हैन इन्टरनेशनल बिजनेस कल्चर तपाईको भोलि त्यसपछि तपाईलाई इन्टरनेशनल बिजनेस एमबीए पढ्नु हुँदैन पाइन्छ फेरि मैले फेरि तपाईलाई एमबीए नआउनु भने हैन है अब एभाइलेबिलिटी भयो तपाईलाई एमबीए नै पढ्न लाग्छ भने आउनुस् तर द्याट्स द हाईएस्ट लेभल क्वालिफिकेसन भोलि जब खोज्दा पनि एमबीए को चाहिँ तपाई ओभर क्वालिफाइड पनि हुनुहुन्छ है त्यो पनि विचार गर्नुस् ठिकै छ अब त्यसलाई विचार गर्नुस् अनि एकचोटी चाहिँ अब डिटेल एकचोटी बसौँला हैन तपाईँ अब श्यामजीसँग केही कुरा गर्न मिल्छ भने चाहिँ हाम्रो अर्को सेसनमा हैन श्यामजी र म एमबीए को विद्यार्थी हो उर्सा चाहिँ हाम्रो एमबीए नै गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ के
हजुर
हैन उर्सा इज डुइङ एमबीए इन युक्लान मतलब बिर्सेको हैन उर्सा नै एमबीए गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ हैन सो उर्सा यु क्यान शेयर समथिङ अबाउट एमबीए एज वेल
एमबीए भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ एमबीएमा चाहिँ मोरली सेल्फ ग्रुमिङ हाम्रो पर्टिकुलर अब नेपालमा चाहिँ के हुन्छ भने स्पेसिफिक हुन्छ नि त एउटा केही मार्केटिङ स्पेसिफिक के स्पेसिफिक हुन्छ तर यहाँ चाहिँ त्यस्तो स्पेसिफिक चाहिँ छैन मोर लाइक लिडरसिप क्वालिटीको बारे भयो अनि लाइक हामीलाई रेजिडेन्सियलमा लाग्छ त्यहाँ पनि मोर फोकस अन लिडरसिप अनि त्यसपछि पछिको सेसनमा चाहिँ अनि स्ट्राटेजिक म्यानेजमेन्टको बारे अनि एन्टरप्रेन्योरको बारे त्यसरी स्ट्रक्चर छ क्या हाम्रो कोर्स चाहिँ अब त्यो एडिसनली के भन्नुपर्ने भने प्रोफेसनल प्लेसमेन्टको कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ एउटा कोर्सै छ जसले चाहिँ हामीलाई प्लेसमेन्टको लागि ग्रुम गर्दै जान्छ यो गर त्यो गर यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ भनेर हरेक स्टेप्समा यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ अनि सो द्याट हामीले चाहिँ एउटा प्लेसमेन्ट सेक्योर गर्न सक्ने हुन्छ सो कम्युनिकेसन जस्तो अब त आइबिसीको बारे आज थाहा पाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ आई felt that is quite interesting पनि त्यस्तो कम्युनिकेसन भन्ने चाहिँ एमबीएमा चाहिँ छैन तर आई थिङ्क इफ भएको भए चाहिँ एकदम राम्रो पनि हुन्थ्यो होला बट सो त्यही नै हो अहिले एमबीएको बारे एडिसनल के सोध्नु छ भने सोध्नुहोस् न अहिले मैले भन्ने चाहिँ त्यति नै हो
अनि यो जुन आइबिसी र एमबीए को चाहिँ फी स्ट्रक्चर सेम हो कि अलिक फरक छ
आइबिसी अलिक सस्तो छ कि सस्तो छ होला सायद 500 पाउन्ड सस्तो छ होला दुईटा नै प्रोफेसनल प्लेसमेन्ट हो आइबिसी सायद 500 पाउन्ड सस्तो छ होला है त्यो चाहिँ हेरेर तपाईलाई चेक गरेर भन्छ तपाईको इस्यु भइसकेको छ नि हैन
हजुर कन्डिसनल अफर लेटर चाहिँ इस्यु भइसकेको छ
म हेर्दिहाल्छु है म तपाईको हेर्दिहाल्छु कति हुन्छ भनेर अहिले म हेर्दिन्छु है
सुस्मिताजी
हजुर
यस्तो अब तपाईलाई एमबीए को बारेमा त बुझिहाल्नु उषाजीसँग हरिसरसँग हैन आइबिसी को कोर्स कस्तो अब फेरि अब आफूले पढेको सब्जेक्ट है आफूले मलाई चाहिँ तपाईले त झन् तपाईको ब्याकग्राउन्ड त बीबीए र छ त्यही भएर आइबिसी मा चाहिँ तपाईलाई झन् सजिलो होला कि एमबीए भन्दा किनभने आइबिसी मा चाहिँ कस्तो एमबीए मा देयर आर लार्ज नम्बर अफ स्टुडेन्ट्स है सरी या एमबीए मा लार्ज नम्बर अफ स्टुडेन्ट्स हुन्छ त्यसमा प्रोफेसनल प्लेसमेन्टको लागि अब यु निड टु फाइन्ड इट अन अर यु निड टु मुभ इट अन हैन तर आइबिसी मा देयर लिमिटेड नम्बर्स अफ स्टुडेन्ट्स हुन्छ एमबीए चाहिँ उता के अरे बिजनेसियल सेक्टरमा पर्छ भने आइबिसी लाई चाहिँ यिनीहरूले चाहिँ ग्लोबल अफेयर्स एन्ड ह्युमेनिटिज भनेर राखेको छ त्यसमा चाहिँ तपाईलाई भेराइटी अफ कोर्सेस इन मैले अघि नै तपाईँलाई भन्थेँ भेराइटी अफ कोर्सेस हुन्छ तपाईँलाई मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो सजेस्ट हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि मैले आई वाज फ्रम डिफ्रेन्ट ब्याकग्राउन्ड आई स्टडी ह्युमेनिटिज इन माई ब्याचलर्स लेभल एन्ड आई डिड मास्टर्स अन इन्टरनेसनल रिलेसन हैन तर यहाँ आइसकेपछि चाहिँ कस्तो भयो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ आइबिसी इज वान अफ दि भेरी त्यसलाई के भन्छ एउटा मिक्सचर हो क्या सबै कुराको प्र्याक्टिकल थिङ सबै कुराको मिक्सचर जस्तै तपाईँहरूले मार्केटिङ तपाईँलाई मार्केटिङमा इन्ट्रेस्ट छ भने यु क्यान जस्ट गो थ्रु मार्केटिङ इन आइबिसी और एचआरमा जस्तै मलाई अपरेसनल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिभ अपरेसनल प्लस एचआरमा एकदम इन्ट्रेस्ट भएको मान्छे त्यही भएर आइबिसीमा आइसकेपछि अब यहाँ एचआर भनेर ठ्याक्कै एचआर कोर्स मात्रै छ कि इट्स नट लाइक द के अरे मिक्सचर एभ्रिथिङ यु निड टु गो दिस एन्ड द्याट नचाहिने कुराहरू केही छैन It's a very practical course. You can go through online and you can see the course modules के छ भनेर. Maybe you can see somewhere else in the UCLan website. I did it. I did the first त तपाईले रिसर्च गर्ने पर्छ. अनि यस्तो एजुकेशनल फेयरले त हामी के कस्तो हो भन्ने कुरा त तपाईलाई भन्छु, तर इट्स अप टु यु. तपाईले रिसर्च नगरिकन आफूले धेरै नबुझिकन चाहिँ के अरे अरू कुरा सुनेर मात्रै विदेश आउनु चाहिँ इट्स नट गुड थिङ हैन. तर यसरी यत्रो तपाईहरुलाई इन्टेक हामीले इनपुटहरु यसरी दिइरहेको छौं. जस्तै अब म एउटा लाइभ स्टुडेन्ट भयो. I'm not favoring Bizz education or UCLan. I'm a live student who is reading over here. I'm just here to share my experiences so that भोलि तपाईलाई चाहिँ रिग्रेट नहोस् के यहाँ आएर हैन. त्यही भएर यो कुराहरु तपाईले बुझ्नुपर्छ. तपाई कम्पेरिजन गर्नु पहिले आईबीसी र तपाई अब बीबीए पढेपछि हैन एमबीए नै गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने कुरा सबैको हाम्रो त नेपाली ट्रेन्ड नै त्यही छ नि त. डाक्टरको छोरा डाक्टरै हुनुपर्छ भने जस्तो बीबीए गरिसकेपछि हामीले एमबीए नै गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने एउटा जुन ट्रेन्ड हुन्छ त्यो कुरालाई चाहिँ अलिकति असाइड राखेर के अरे why not we go to the different way. किन तपाईले बीबीए को अलिकति एक्स्ट्रा भर्जन हो एमबीए. तर त्यसको चाहिँ के अरे तपाईले डिफरेन्ट भर्जनमा गएर त्यही कुरासँग रिलेटेड भयो भने त तपाईले यु क्यान डु भेरी गुड इन दैट थिङ है. अब आई डोन्ट नो व्हाट यु हैव टक्ड विथ हरि सर हैन. तपाईको अब मार्किङहरुको देखि लिएर तपाईको मेन कुरा भनेको
इज क्वालिफाई फर 4000 स्कलरशिप हैन. तपाईको मिल्छ हैन. अब त्यो फी चाहिँ त्यही 400-500 पाउन्डको त सस्तो हुन्छ तपाईको, किन एमबीए सस्तो नै छ के युक्लानमा. मैले भने युक्लानमा त्यो फी एमबीए राख्न चाहिँ मलाई धेरै नै गाह्रो भइरहेछ. किन भन्दाखेरि ट्रेडिसनली युक्लानको फी नै तपाईको 15000 थियो के हैन. त्यसलाई हामीले घटाएर 12000 बाट 12000 बाट फेरि सुरु गरेको थियौं. फेरि 13000 समथिङ पुगिसक्यो हैन. धनै स्कलरशिप छ 4000. तपाईलाई स्कलरशिप तपाई क्वालिफाई पनि हुनु भएको छ हैन. सो मेक श्योर तपाई एप्लाई गर्नुस् हैन. अनि अब त्यही हो, अब चाँडै चाहिँ अब तपाईको सबै डकुमेन्ट रेडी छ. अब भएन भने अप्सन्समा चाहिँ त्यो सोच्नुहोस् है. अब होइन युक्लान बाहेक अरू युनिभर्सिटी जानुहुन्छ भने यु आर एलिजिबल टु एप्लाई फर एनी अदर युनिभर्सिटिज हैन. त्यो पनि हेर्न सकिन्छ है.
हामीसँग अहिले मोर फोकस बिजनेस मात्र भइरहेछ, तर वी हेभ अ स्टुडेन्ट फ्रम आईटी सेक्टर एज वेल. साइबर सिक्युरिटी पढिराख्नु भएको आशमान पनि हुनुहुन्छ हामीसँग. आशमान from IT subject, would you like to share something with us as well?
Hello.
Ashman, तिम्रो भिडियो अन गर्नु मिल्छ भने त्यो भयो भने अझ इन्टरेक्टिभ हुन्थ्यो है.
मेरो आवाज सुनिरहेको छ?
आइरहेछ आशमान.
सुनिरहेछ आशमान.
नमस्ते मलाई. म चाहिँ अहिले ब्याचलर इन साइबर सिक्युरिटी मेरो चाहिँ. अनि म चाहिँ खासमा भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ अहिले म फाउन्डेसन कोर्समा छु. अनि मेरो फाउन्डेसन इयर चाहिँ अहिले सकियो. अब चाहिँ म इयर 1 मा जाँदैछु. अनि अरू भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ लाइक म चाहिँ अलि ग्याप गरेर आएको परे कि. म चाहिँ 2010 मा मेरो +2 सकिएको थियो. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ म आइटीमै काम गरेँ नेपालमै. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ अहिले लाइक 10 इयर्स जति भनौँ न, 9-10 इयर्सको ग्यापमा चाहिँ म अहिले फाउन्डेसन उसमा चाहिँ म अहिले ब्याचलर इन साइबर सिक्युरिटी गर्दैछु. अनि अब मेरो एक्सपिरियन्स भन्नुपर्दा चाहिँ युके एकदम राम्रो छ हैन. मैले मेरो पर्सनल पर्सपेक्टिभबाट चाहिँ एकदम राम्रो छ. अनि गर्न खोज्नेहरूको लागि चाहिँ एकदम अपर्च्युनिटी छ सबै कुराहरूमा. अनि अब कोर्सको स्पेसिफिकली भन्नुपर्दा चाहिँ मोर अफ लाइक नेपालमा चाहिँ अब पढ्दाखेरि कस्तो हुन्थ्यो भनेपछि मोर अफ लाइक टिचरले जति पढायो त्यही कन्फाइन हुन्थ्यो सबै कुराहरू चाहिँ. यहाँ चाहिँ मोर स्पेसिफिक लाइक यु एक्सप्लोर योरसेल्फ के. जे कुरा पनि तपाईँ आफै रिसर्च गर्नुहुन्छ अनि आफै अगाडि बढ्नुहुन्छ. अनि म चाहिँ के भन्छु भने कुनै पनि कोर्स चुज गर्दा चाहिँ यस्तो कोर्स चुज गर्नुहोस् कि जुनमा तपाईँलाई चाहिँ आफूलाई पर्सनली चाहिँ त्यो कोर्स चाहिँ इन्ट्रेस्टेड हुनु पर्यो. किन भन्दा पछि यहाँ आइसकेपछि तपाईँको अब असाइनमेन्ट्सहरू हुन्छ, त्यो रिलेटेड प्रोजेक्ट्सहरू गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. अनि त्यसले चाहिँ तपाईँलाई त्यो कोर्स चाहिँ तपाईँको आफ्नो इन्ट्रेस्टको कुरा भयो भने चाहिँ बढी हेल्प हुन्छ कि रिसर्च गर्नु. या तपाईँले अब काम गर्नु भएको छ भने चाहिँ त्यो कामले तपाईँलाई बढी त्यो वर्क प्लेसमा गरेको त्यो प्रोफेसनल उसले धेरै हेल्प गर्छ होइन रिसर्चहरू गर्न. अनि केही कुराको बारेमा बढी अब नलेजहरू गेन गर्नु चाहिँ त्यसले बढी हेल्प गर्छ. अनि मेरो पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिँ यही छ अहिलेसम्मलाई होइन. अनि अब अरू अरू चाहिँ कसैलाई केही
Students, यहाँको स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई पनि केही छ क्वेसन हामीलाई सोध्नु छ भने आसमान पनि यही छ आइटी सेक्टरको भयो बिजनेसको मै भयो यहाँ हाम्रो हरि सर हुनुहुन्छ केदार सर हुनुहुन्छ सो लाइक आई सेड ओके अहिले अब फ्यु
आसमानलाई एउटा कुरा सोध्छु है म है क्वेसन फ्रम मी आसमान है लाइक त्यत्रो लामो ग्यापबाट चाहिँ तिमी कोर्स गर्न आयो होइन अब धेरै विद्यार्थीको क्वेसन हुन्छ कि कति वर्षको ग्याप एक्सेप्ट हुन्छ कति वर्षको ग्याप एक्सेप्ट हुँदैन होइन र ग्यापले गर्दा भिजा हुन्छ हुँदैन होइन र अब त्यो भनेको चाहिँ द्याट्स डिफ्रेन्ट स्टोरी होइन तर जस्तो तिम्रो ग्याप एसेसमेन्ट हामीले कसरी गर्यौँ होइन र अब भ्यालिड वर्क एक्सपिरियन्स हुनु पर्यो होइन एसेसमेन्ट गरेर आयौँ त्यो सबै चिज गरेर आयो होइन भिजा पनि भयो सबै एसेसमेन्ट भयो तर पढ्दाखेरि तिमीलाई त्यत्रो ग्याप पछि पढ्दाखेरि कतिको गाह्रो भयो किनभने एकाडेमिकली त तिमी त्यत्रो वर्ष त किन 8-9 वर्षको ग्याप भनेको इट्स ह्युज ग्याप नि त होइन काममा गर्दा मात्रै अनि तर पढ्दाखेरि चाहिँ गाह्रो कस्तो भयो युनिभर्सिटीले कतिको हेल्प गर्यो पढ्नलाई
मलाई सुरुको 1 विक जति चाहिँ अलिक गाह्रो नै भएको थियो त्यो एडप्ट गर्नु चाहिँ अब लाइक अब बढी अब एकाडेमिकली बढी म अब उसमा थिएन होइन अनि अब युनिभर्सिटी गइसकेपछि चाहिँ जस्तै ट्युटरहरूले अनि ट्युटरहरूसँग बढी इन्टरेक्टिभ हुने नबुझेको कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ अब फेस टु फेस हुन्छ कि इमेल गरेर हुन्छ कि आफ्नो क्वेरिजहरू केही छ भने चाहिँ ट्युटरहरूलाई तपाईँ जतिचोटि सोध्नु भए पनि हुन्छ जतिचोटि इमेल गर्नु भए पनि हुन्छ अनि त्यही हो कि आफू चाहिँ लाज मान्नु भएन अनि अरूले के भन्ला भन्नु चाहिँ भएन त्यो भइसकेपछि चाहिँ तपाईँले जति तपाईँलाई जे कुराको बारेमा पनि बुझ्नु छ अलि बढी नै सोध्नु छ भने चाहिँ ट्युटरलाई एकदम सोध्नु त्यो कुरामा चाहिँ युनिभर्सिटी इज बेस्ट है मेरो उसबाट चाहिँ अब अनि आफै अब सेल्फ उस पनि हुनु पर्यो होइन अब लाइब्रेरीहरूमा बढी उस इङ्गेज हुनु पर्यो आफूले पनि म चाहिँ पढ्छु भनेर उस गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ राम्रो छ अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ अनि त्यो कुरामा चाहिँ बिजले पनि मलाई एकदमै हेल्प गरेको छ यो सबै कुराहरूमा चाहिँ अब मेरो भिजा प्रोसेसिङहरू म आफै पनि डाउटमा थिएँ कि अब लाइक यत्रो वर्षको ग्याप छ होइन अनि म चाहिँ अब भिजाहरू के हुन्छ कस्तो हुन्छ भन्ने थियो मलाई चाहिँ तर एकदम बिजको असेसमेन्ट चाहिँ मलाई एकदमै एकदम अनडाउटेडली म चाहिँ सबैलाई रिकमेन्ड गर्छु क्या तपाईँ एकदम उस हुनुहुन्छ केही कुरा छ भने पनि मलाई पनि बिजको टिमबाट चाहिँ एकदमै हेल्प भएको छ सबै कुराहरूमा अब सुरुको मेरो कन्डिसनल अफरदेखि लिएर त्यसपछि अफर लेटर आउनेदेखि लिएर त्यसपछि यो क्रेडिबिलिटी इन्टरभ्यूको लागि केदार सरले जसरी हेल्प गर्नु भएको छ सबैले अनि त्यो कुराहरूको लागि चाहिँ एकदमै म सबैलाई थ्याङ्कफुल छु अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ त्यही तपाईँको चाहिँ आफ्नो चाहिँ एउटा किन इन्ट्रेस्ट चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ क्या केही कुरामा चाहिँ पढ्छु भन्नु अनि एउटा मैले सबैलाई चाहिँ रिकमेन्ड गर्ने कुरा चाहिँ एउटा स्किल्स चाहिँ आफै डेभलप गरेर आउनु होला होइन केही कुराको लागि मोस्ट अफ द हरेक कुरामा काम लाग्ने चाहिँ एउटा कम्युनिकेसन स्किल्स हो होइन त्यो चाहिँ कसैसँग बोल्नु चाहिँ हेजिटेट नगर्नु होइन केही कुरामा नाइदर इन यो युनिभर्सिटी न इन यो वर्क प्लेस होइन जहाँ पनि त्यो कुरालाई चाहिँ एकदम फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी दिनु होला ट्राई टु इम्प्रुभ यर कम्युनिकेसन स्किल्स होइन अनि त्यसलाई चाहिँ अगाडि फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी राख्नु त्यसपछि अरू स्किल सेटहरू चाहिँ द्याट कुड बी एनिथिङ होइन द्याट कुड बी एनिथिङ तर त्यो स्किलफुल हुनु पर्यो जसले चाहिँ आफूलाई प्रोडक्टिभ बनाउँछ कि द्याट कुड बी इन यो युनिभर्सिटी इन यो वर्क प्लेस होइन जेमा पनि त्यो कुराहरू चाहिँ धेरै नै ख्याल गर्नु होला ध्यान दिनु होला सबैले
अनि अर्को कुरा आसमान वाट अबाउट लाइक पार्ट टाइम जब फेसिलिटी इन प्रेस्टन होइन कतिको गाह्रो छ सजिलो छ होइन अब किन हामी प्रेस्टनको बारेमा कुरा गरेका छौँ भने त हामीले त सत्य तथ्य के हो त्यो कुरा त हामीले क्लियर भन्नुपर्छ होइन हामीले चाहिँ यहाँ अब मैले एजेन्टले मात्र भनेर मेरो घर छ मात्र भनेर नि भएन होइन र म यहाँ बस्छु भनेर नि भएन युक्लानले चाहिँ होइन त्यहाँ पाउँछ भनेर डाटा देखाएर नि भएन होइन र एक्ज्याक्ट भनेको त पढिरहेको विद्यार्थीले तिमीले एक्ज्याक्ट के सफर गरेछौ र के अपर्च्युनिटी छ होइन सो अघि मैले भनेको पेन्डेमिकको बिनामा चाहिँ यहाँ छैनन् भनेको कुराहरू कतिको सत्यता छ छैन होइन र बिकज त्यो हरिकार्कीले भन्ने होइन त्यहाँ पढेको विद्यार्थीले जसले फेस गरेको छ होइन सो तिमीलाई के लाग्छ यी कुराहरू कस्तो हुँदैछ प्रेस्टनमा र के हुँदैछ
त्यही त प्रेस्टन चाहिँ अब लाइक यस्तो ठुलो ह्युज नेपाली कम्युनिटी भएको उस चाहिँ होइन तर हामीसँग जति पनि हामी छौँ यहाँ नेपालीहरू चाहिँ सबजना चाहिँ एकदम हेल्पफुल हुनुहुन्छ लिमिटेड छ तर एकदम क्वालिटेटिभ छ कि क्वान्टिटेटिभ भन्दा नि क्वालिटेटिभ छ अनि सबैजना चाहिँ एकअर्कासँग हेल्पफुल हरेक कुराहरूमा अनि अब यो कोभिडकै कुरा गर्नुपर्दा चाहिँ अब हाम्रो एउटा रिलिफ फन्ड बेसबाट रिलिज भएको थियो अनि त्यो सबै कुराहरूले एकदमै हेल्प भएको थियो तर अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ पार्ट टाइम जबको कुरा गर्दा चाहिँ त्यही मैले अघि भने जस्तो स्किल्स चाहिँ इट डिपेन्ड्स अन वाट स्किल्स यु हेभ के अब त्यो स्किललाई चाहिँ कसरी इम्प्लिमेन्ट गर्न सकिन्छ अनि स्किल चाहिँ केही न केही स्किल चाहिँ भयो भने चाहिँ द्याट वुड बी बेनिफिसियल होइन अब होइन कोही चाहिँ अब पढि नै राख्नु भएको छ तर अब डाइरेक्टली यहाँ आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ लाइक अब +2 गरेपछि ब्याचलर्सको लागि आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ या ब्याचलर्स गरेपछि मास्टर्सको लागि विदाउट एनी वर्क आउनु भएको छ भने पनि त्यही हो अब कम्युनिकेसन स्किल्सहरू चाहिँ इम्प्रुभ गर्नु होइन अनि रिच गर्न खोज्नु मान्छेहरूलाई चाहिँ जति सक्दो अब केही कुराहरू हेल्पको लागि चाहिँ डोन्ट हेजिटेट होइन ट्राई टु रिच पिपल अनि केही कुराको लागि केही नबुझेको छ भने चाहिँ यो चाहिँ कसरी गर्ने कस्तो गर्ने भनेर चाहिँ सोध्नु होला अनि त्यही हो अनि अर्को चाहिँ अब त्यही आफ्नो चाहिँ एउटा किन इन्ट्रेस्ट चाहिँ के हुनु पर्यो भन्दा चाहिँ एउटा भिजन हुनु पर्यो म के गर्छु होइन पढाइकोदेखि लिएर कामकोदेखि लिएर सबै कुरालाई वर्क ब्यालेन्सहरू सबै गर्दै लानुपर्छ अब काम मात्र पनि नभन्नु पढाइ मात्रै नभन्नु सबै कुरालाई इक्वली ब्यालेन्स गर्दै लानु त्यही हो मेरो कुरा चाहिँ
थ्याङ्क यू आसमान फर द्याट है अब एउटा अर्को क्वेसन मैले फेसबुकमा देखेँ पबी छेत्रीजीले चाहिँ 3 इयर्सको ब्याचलर्स डिग्री एन्ड आइएस छैन र डिपेन्डेन्ट है अब 3टा क्वेसनलाई चाहिँ म समराइजमा भनिदिन्छु होइन 3 वर्षको ब्याचलर्स डिग्री यस यु क्यान एप्लाई फर मास्टर्स डिग्री है ब्याचलर्स डिग्री चाहिँ 55 भन्दा माथि हुनुपर्छ 3% चाहिँ हामीलाई छ हामीले चेक गर्नुपर्छ तपाईँ वर्क एक्सपिरियन्स अदर थिङ्स होइन र आइएलटिएस आइएलटिएसको लागि चाहिँ 70 हुनु पऱ्यो +2 मा फर युक्ला है अनि त्यसपछि डिपेन्डेन्ट यस मास्टर्स डिग्री स्टुडेन्टले डिपेन्डेन्ट ल्याउन पाउनुहुन्छ है हामीसँग अरू युनिभर्सिटीहरू पनि हुनुहुन्छ जसले चाहिँ 50% ब्याचलर्स डिग्री र युनिभर्सिटी इङ्ग्लिस टेस्टले पनि एक्जाम्सन लिने सो तपाईँको डकुमेन्ट नहेरिकन चाहिँ हामीले एक्ज्याक्ट भन्न चाहिँ सक्दैनौँ एसेसमेन्ट होइन सो यस यु आर क्वालिफाई एनी ब्याचलर्स डिग्री फ्रम नेपाल इज क्वालिफाई है फर मास्टर्स डिग्री इन युके अब हामीले युनिभर्सिटी चाहिँ पर्टिकुलर चुज गर्नुपर्छ आई थिङ्क आजको सेसनमा हाम्रो क्वेसन एन्सरहरू त अलमोस्ट हामीले सबै नै एन्सर गऱ्यौँ होइन सो स्टिल तपाईँहरूलाई केही डाउटहरू केही क्वेसनहरू स्टिल हामीले क्लियर गरेको छैनौँ भने भोलि हाम्रो अर्को फेयर हुँदैछ होइन हाम्रो चाहिँ भोलि युनिभर्सिटी अफ ल लन्डनको युनिभर्सिटी आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ होइन सो त्यहाँ पनि विभिन्न ल कोर्सका कानुन सम्बन्धी कोर्सहरू बिजनेस सम्बन्धी व्यवस्थापन सम्बन्धी होइन आइटी सम्बन्धी कोर्सहरू छ युनिभर्सिटीमा सो हार्ट अफ लन्डनमा छ होइन अब भोलि आउनुहोस् अनि भोलि पनि हामी डिस्कस गरौँ र केही पनि क्वेरी छ फ्युचरमा भने चाहिँ हामी यसरी नै गर्दै जाउँ यसरी नै एकअर्कामा कम्युनिकेट गर्दै जाउँ युनिभर्सिटीमा गर्दै जाउँ र तपाईँहरूको यहाँ आउने पाथवे चाहिँ एकदम क्लियर बनाएर जाउँ होइन अब आई पास टु उषा नाम उषा आई थिङ्क हामीले अब कन्क्लुड गर्नुपर्छ आजको सेसन
So this brings us to the end of today's session. It exceeded a little bit, but I hope it was more informative for all of you and all of your queries have been answered. Like Harisa said, we'll have a session tomorrow as well. And if we could not take your questions, then we will be taking that tomorrow as well. So tomorrow on the same time, that'll be 11 here in the UK, 3:30 or sorry, Uta?
3:45.
3:45, sorry. 3:45 in Nepal. So Tetibela Fedi Etamla. So thank you all for joining us today. Have a nice rest of the day. Thank you.